request for the files related to the Chopper case 5 or 6 years back. You run into two people.
Dun dun dun.
Dump, dump, dump. One of them is a small, robed humanoid. Little bow around their back. They are making a fuss as they are currently being accosted by the sheriff.
You're actually
fucking sheriff.
And his militia, as they're on their way out of town.
They think he's a goblin.
They do think that she's a goblin. They're demanding that she remove her robes and surrender to the militia of the people of Sandpoint for questioning about the horrible atrocities that their kind has committed in the last day.
Okay, so everyone's here, essentially?
Seems like it.
Well, she's at the gates.
Yeah, she's up north.
So we would be like over here.
You guys were all coming in from this side of the map over here. She is up over this way. And then there's a big pile of militia here. In this area, I don't feel like dragging out a bunch of random NPCs that don't matter. Immersive.
It looks like there's an NPC there down at the bottom.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
Nice.
All right, so I guess I'll walk up and motion for Runo to follow behind and just ask the nearest one, like, what seems to be the problem?
Sir, I didn't do anything, sir.
We found a goblin. It won't take off its hood.
I'm not a goblin.
Hold up. I got this.
Okay, I'll step aside.
Can I try to slip out of his grasp?
He's not actually trying to like grab you yet. He has everybody has their swords drawn. They're all looking at you. He has his sword drawn, but he's not actually engaged or grabbed onto you or anything.
I was gonna try charm person, but it only works on making somebody trust me.
I take off my hood.
So the small humanoid pulls back their hood, revealing distinctly monkey-like features. Orange fur, small stout snout, as well as the wisps of a little mustache sprout out from either side of their nose.
That's not a goblin.
Yeah, I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna be like, well, I could have told you that this wasn't a goblin just from the way it was speaking, but this is clearly not a goblin.
The sheriff strikes again.
Maybe it's a goblin spy. We don't know. I've never seen a creature like this before.
What would it be like? Knowledge? What would the knowledge be to know what she is?
Nature.
We could also, are you a goblin spy?
No.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit.
I'm just trying to find work. I was from Magnamar.
Oh, what the hell?
Did my knowledge nature tell me anything? It was a pretty bad roll, but...
No.
Or
you know
sorry,
nothing of nature.
Motive. Holy shit. Why am
You know it's not a goblin, but you don't know what she is.
Are they just kind of standing like here, like
I'm gonna kneel.
defensively?
I'm gonna kneel in front of her.
Yeah.
Like so, I'm like at her height, and I'm gonna be like, "What is your race, little one?"
I'm a Venera.
Have I heard of a Venera? Have any of us? Would that be like a common knowledge thing, or?
I scream out, "What are you?" I'm just kidding.
I mean, that would be very Jason.
They're from the other side of the world, so they're not exactly like common knowledge.
Can I roll to see if I've heard of it?
Yeah, you can just give me just like a general intelligence check. Or knowledge local if you got it.
And with that insight or the sense motive, kind of can tell she's being honest.
Yeah, you can tell that she's being sincere.
Yeah, so I'll just walk or kind of put my hands up, she seems to be sincere about not being a spy. So can we at least put the swords down?
I don't think she means any harm.
I would agree.
I don't mean any harm.
Yeah, the militia put their swords away. The sheriff turns, finally noticing the rest of you guys are there as well, as all of this unfolds. Says, if it isn't the heroes of Sandpoint showing up at just the right time, yet again, to deal with another problem. I don't have time for this, and he motions for his guards and goes stomping off to the gate.
Oh, that's an awfully warm welcome from a jackass.
Rune, I believe his time will come.
I hope so. He deserves it.
So, I'll ask the newly unhooded small monkey-like person. Have you told us what's your name?
I'm Tamarin Longtail.
I'm Odendra.
Right, nice to meet you.
I'm gonna shake her little hand.
Bald
I'm
Crin.
just standing in the back because I'm moody like that.
Baldcrin. The moody one in the back is Jason.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for the help.
Seems to be what we're here for.
It's not a problem. I know what it's like to face animosity for how you look.
That's why I left the city that I was in before.
You said you're from Magnamar?
I was stolen from my home.
And brought
And
there.
they brought me there, yeah.
Is she crying?
A little.
All right, that's gonna trigger Agray. He's gonna come up and nuzzle you. He's a good little pup.
Oh my gosh, it looks like Augury's seizing on my screen, just so you know.
Perfect.
Oh no!
What is he doing?
Are you still like holding the icon?
No.
No,
I'll move it over here, see if it
He's
does.
not moving to me.
No, Augury is
Oh.
right where he was moved.
Huh.
He's right next to Tamarin.
For some reason, after you move it on my screen, it looks like he's like going back and forth and ceasing.
So, Cat,
Yeah.
Tam, you are currently being approached by what looks to be one of the largest dogs you've ever seen in your life. You've only seen the average size, like hunting dog and stuff like that in your travels. You haven't come across any kind of wolves or anything like that, as you haven't been traversing the countryside for all that long. For the most part, you've just been city folk. So yeah, this is the largest dog you have ever seen. and it is just walking at you right now.
And then
Would they not be about the same size?
I climb Bodgrin.
Modcrin's all the way over there.
Or who's
Runo,
next to
maybe?
me?
Oh, Dendra.
Runo's on his horse.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm on Sky. So
dude,
gonna-
you approached her on your horse? That's terrifying.
I've seen horses before, though.
She
I'm
just
gonna-
she clambers up Runo, and Runo's just
Dude, she fucking just climbs into my hood.
Real.
Well, she's not that small, right?
I'm like 3 feet. 2 feet,
Yeah, so
9
she's like a
inches, but I
toddler.
pretend that I'm 3 feet.
Yeah, so
She's a
once again,
toddler.
you'd fit easily into a set of saddlebags.
Yeah, she's not small enough to get in your hood. That's more like a little tiny capuchin
Cat.
monkey.
My hood's pretty big. It has to be to hide my horns.
3 foot, 3 4
No,
foot
no, no.
sentient being
no,
denying.
no, no, no.
Dang, that's not a
yeah,
hood. That's a bag.
I'll like climb up jump on top of the horse's back because I'm, yeah. Do I need to roll?
I mean, that's something that your character does, climb on other things, so that is
It's
something you
true.
can do. You can roll a climb check. I didn't
That's
add in
still-
CMDs. I'm pretty sure that's what's
You
your
have a
what's
plus 12 with your
CMD?
climb? That's insane.
I rolled
So,
a fucking 5.
Agra is gonna look at me like I was just trying to give her pets, and I'll be like, that's
All
when
right,
I'll step up.
I'm gonna hold up my hand to Tamron. I'm gonna be like, it's okay. Agray's very well trained. He's a very good puppy. He's very friendly.
he saw that you were crying and wanted to make you feel better.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want to pet Agray?
No,
He won't bite. I promise.
no,
He's very soft.
no.
I'm gonna nod to Agra, and he's gonna lay down.
Oh. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna pet Agray as a demonstration. I'm gonna rub his belly.
I will climb down off the horse and gingerly approach his tail and tug it and then run away behind Odendra.
He does that. He does that like playful things that puppy do or dogs do, where they just they're like play fighting, but not. Like, what are you doing?
He's just playing. I'm gonna do the same thing back at him. I'm gonna like jump at him, like I'm playing with him.
I'm sorry to frighten you, little
No.
one. It's nice to meet you, but Agra means no harm.
Okay.
Now I want to bring
What
Apollo
are
in
you?
here.
All
I
right.
was trying to find some work. Do you guys have any work that you need help with?
Well, we do, but it's kind of dangerous.
I'm sneaky and small and hard to hit. I could be.
Well, if you're no stranger to a
help.
fight, you're welcome in our party.
Do you know how to use those weapons, little one?
Yes.
Why do I feel like OSHA is a thing? Well, it seems the party has taken a vote, and unanimous. You're welcome to travel with us. Just do your best to stay close. If you need any repairs or healing, I'll take care of that.
Thank you so much.
So, let's see. We're just trying to make our way out, yeah?
Bodgrin,
We were
you would
headed.
notice as you're standing there, just hear like the faint voice of a large orc man say "need ham" as he crashes back into the red dragon inn right there.
Well, all right. I'll go join the party, And then
We lost Spectrum.
it does seem our large green friend is going to emaciate himself off of some delicious ham.
No surprise there.
So again, as you guys are hanging out, making your introductions, saying your highs, greetings, and that sort of thing, you see your friend, Aldern, come trotting up the trail beside you guys by the inn with a set of 4 horses in tow. He's like, I was looking for you, brave heroes. After you saved me yesterday, I was trying to think of what I could potentially do to repay you. Think I've come up with the perfect thing. I'm going to take you on the annual fabulous, prestigious.
Spit it out, old man.
I'm gonna smack you and I'm like, be nice. What was that last thing?
All I heard was boar hunt.
A boar hunt. The Fairgraves boar hunt.
That sounds dangerous.
Oh no, it's just some little pigs.
Dude,
Give him a
Aldrin's
little
not even
poke.
phased by this little monkey person.
He's like specifically staring at Odendra the whole time.
Oh, woo.
Ew.
The whole event is catered. At the end of it, we take one of the boars back, and Amiko would be happy to roast the whole thing. I'm sure your orc friend would be very excited for that.
we had plans to go out of town today. Is this going on today?
Yes, it's today. It's out of town as well. It's actually through this way. Perhaps we can talk to and do whatever you need to do beforehand, and then head out to the Tickwood afterwards.
I think what we wanted to do was going to be a full day thing, but I think we could spare a day to wait for the sheriff to get those files to us, don't you guys think?
Well, in his reaction to our little friend here, and our stepping in, I don't think he's going to be ready to give us any information right now.
Well, he said he would by the end of the day.
Did he just sound like he was going to be willing to give us?
He
anything by
sounded
the
pretty
end of the day?
grumpy that we were here now in the moment. He didn't sound like he was going to rescind his promise.
I don't trust him, so
How long's the boar hunt gonna be?
From what I know of Hemlock, he tends to come through on his word. So if he said he's going to have the paperwork for us, then he'll have it. He is a mighty prick, though.
What's a prick?
It's something. It's a thorn on a rose. You know how you don't want to grab roses by the stem because they'll stab you, they'll prick you. It just means you're mean.
Yeah, he's a mean person.
He seems mean.
I'm gonna chuckle
He's
a little bit.
he's a little prejudiced against us as well.
And horses.
and horses.
I have no idea what any of what they just said means, so I'm just like not.
I'm gonna like simplify. I'm gonna be like, he doesn't like us very much.
Oh, I don't like him very much either.
Yeah, neither do we.
So, where is this hunt taking place? So we can figure out if it's on our way or not.
Ah, yes, it's just in the Tickwood, about a half an hour's ride, mile and a half northeast of here.
I know that place well.
Is it near where we were trying to go?
I mean, you guys just know that Hemlock was taking his guys and just doing a general perimeter around Sandpoint, looking for any goblins out and about in the countryside.
Yeah, because they were doing such a good job at the inside the town, right?
absolutely terrific.
I don't think it could hurt to go on this boar hunt.
Let's go hunting.
I'm gonna kneel down next to Tamarin again. I'm gonna ask her, "Would you like to ride with me, Tamarin?
Yeah, yes, please. You could call me Tam Tam.
Tam.
So I'm assuming the horses he's bringing are for us.
Well, that's what I assumed too.
Yes, he inquires as to where your large green tinted friend is, and if he'll be joining us.
I don't think he'll be joining us.
He was a little overwhelmed with what happened recently, so he's taking a break, eating some ham.
Refueling.
Well, it appears you've picked up a new companion.
I'm hiding.
That small Venera child.
Oh, you know what she is?
Yes, she's a Venera.
It's just not very common knowledge.
Ah,
I didn't think.
It's quite common around Magnamar. Typically, those of their ilk are
It's just the sheriff didn't know what she was. He thought she was a goblin spy. So.
Ah, yes, these backcountry hicks. They don't know their ass from their nose.
I cover Tam-Tam's ears.
Earmuffs.
What's an ass nose?
I'm gonna kind of look a little offended by what he said. Like roll my eyes and let's move.
Why? Because you're a country hick?
I literally live in the forest, so and I have no idea who any of you people are.
Speaking of country hicks, roll my eyes.
He laughs heartily and does his best to maintain as much eye contact with Adendra as humanly possible.
Oh my gosh! Should you guys go to the inn real quick? Damn.
Has he seen me with my? Oh yeah, he did see me with my hood off.
Yeah.
He's all about them horns.
Apparently, he's into blue skin and horns.
Don't stop. He looks like he's a well-traveled man. All right.
Hold on. Use the power of the internet.
Do you have any iced tea left, babe?
Just a teeny tiny bit.
Steal it.
I have iced tea.
I forgot to.
I don't think that's going to help.
I posted a picture of what Mr. Foxglove looks like in the general chat of the Discord.
What a Chad.
Bruno's still better looking.
Well,
I'm sorry, Runo. Are you feeling threatened?
A little bit.
Adendra's now flirting back now that she knows what he looks like instead of this weird little figure on the screen.
So as you guys go to leave, Aldern snaps his fingers 3 times, and from the other side of the Red Dragon, and then the other house on the other side of you, so on the far sides of both of these things, you see 2 riders come out from either side and fall in a solid 30, 40 feet behind you guys, also on horses, and they trot out of town with you. So as you're making your way up to the northeast into the Tickwood, it really is difficult to get a word in edgewise over Aldern and his incessant chatting, talking about himself and all of the things that he's done and how important he is back at home in Magnamar. specifically, again, throwing as much of his attention as humanly possible at Odendra, telling her about all of the glorious things that he has done for the people of Magnamar as well. Does anybody else want to do anything during the ride?
I don't think there's anything I can do, really.
During that whole talk that he's having to himself, pretty much, Jason's gonna try to ask, what part of Tickwood are we heading to?
Oh, there's a small clearing. I typically move in there, and my the help. And he gestures at the guys in behind him that rode in after you guys. They usually round something up and drive it into the clearing, making it easier to take it down. In the meantime, I'll be setting up the refreshments.
Refreshments?
So you guys follow the basic path that goes through the Tickwood. There is a large signpost that points off into the trees with a slightly less trodden path underneath of it. Talking about a general clearing for camping or spending the night.
That's awesome.
And you turn off in there. As you
Thanks
guys
for
turn off
hosting
and
it.
head down that path, you notice the 4 manservants, as he explained them, take off into the trees and start fanning out, obviously looking for some boar to drive back into the clearing for you guys.
All right.
As you enter the clearing, Aldern hops off his horse and reaches into the saddlebags and proceeds to pull out what looks to be a bottle of...
Agre, it's okay.
Yeah, Agre's pissed.
A number of bottles, as well as a large checkered piece of fabric that he lays down on the ground. He reaches into another one of the saddlebags and pulls out a small assortment of cheeses and meats, and proceeds to sit down on the mat, spreading out this little feast, and invites you all to join him.
I'm gonna walk over, kind of like playing it chill, and just start to like put some of the food in my pockets.
Okay.
Stealing it.
Are you trying to do this sneakily, or... Yeah. Okay, feel free to roll a sleight of hand.
Nobody sees anything.
+9, damn, dude.
So yeah, you just start filling up your pockets at every opportunity that you have. So into your inventory, you can include a wedge of cheddar cheese, a wedge of Swiss cheese, 4 bits of crackers, water crackers, and 2 sausages.
I'm gonna notice that she's kind of swiping things, and I'm just gonna smirk and not say anything about it.
You
Well,
can
you have to roll.
Perception.
Oh, I will. And so will Gagra. Never mind, we're completely
You see
oblivious.
nothing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't see her just swiping stuff up.
Yeah, we'd have to beat her 25.
Well, there's no way that's happening.
He looks as you guys are waiting. Aldern looks over at Jason. He's like, "Isn't this just so much better than trouncing around, getting poked by the bushes, getting dirty?"
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? This isn't even a sport. This isn't justified killing at all. I'm gonna turn my back to him.
Okay.
Yikes, dude.
He doesn't seem to really acknowledge what you're saying and turns back to Odendra, offering her a glass of wine.
I'll take the glass of wine.
You guys can all.
I'm gonna throw him a charming smile and thanks as I take the wine.
Oh, excellent.
You hooah.
Everyone that's there, though, can make a perception check.
Dear Lord.
You're just
I'm
not
not having
on
a
it
good night.
today.
I'm not having a good night again.
That's a lot of 11s. That's a lot of 11.
It's broken.
Is there something like we can just like do like a power recycle or something?
So Runo and Bodkrin, as you guys are looking at this scene unfolding in front of you guys, with the nobleman making fun of your ranger and trying to woo your your tiefling.
Demon lady.
A demon lady. You hear.
To be fair, at least the other people haven't seen me with my hood off, Tam Tam and the other nobles.
That's true. Yeah, you two hear a scream come from off in the forest.
Y'all hear that?
Did anyone else? I heard it. Did you? Anyone else hear it?
I didn't hear anything.
I'm too busy like playing with sticks and trying to like throw little pebbles at the dog.
With can we get a general sense of which direction it came from?
Yeah, it's coming directly north of you guys.
All right, so I'm gonna motion to the party and start kind of hobbling my way that way. I'm the slowest of the bunch, so they'll
I'm hopping on Sky and heading towards in that direction.
We are in the
Careful
wood.
with your horse in the forest, man.
I know.
It's like they're like, even though it's less trodden path, it's still like wide enough that you can get through with horses. Like, it's pretty obvious that this is where Aldern has come multiple times, and there's no way that he would ever walk anywhere that he could take his horse. So there's definitely room for horses if you guys want to take the steeds that you came in on as well.
Mighty steed.
I'm not going to. I'm going to break off at a sprint with Agre towards the area that Bodkin pointed out.
Okay.
Wait, did you guys say that you heard a scream?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
did.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head it after them too.
Same.
Probably on foot though.
It's like, oh shit.
Cameron's about to outrun the fuck out of all of us.
I don't know. We're pretty agile in the
small.
forest.
I'm
Oh,
small,
I'm
like
gonna
a gnome.
in that case, I'm gonna like offer you my hand so you could climb on my back while I run.
Done.
So you guys are welcome to place your
It's not loaded yet.
tokens
Yeah, it is.
anywhere you wish in the revealed areas.
And when we move through the forest, by the way, we're pretty we're not like recklessly running through, like we're wearing heavy armor. We're one with the forest.
I can't really be stealthy, bud.
Anybody that wants to roll a stealth check is welcome to make a stealth check. There is a lot of places to hide on either side of the paths.
Heck, I tripped. I fucking tripped, bro.
Oh, Danny's just yelling.
It was
She's
a nat
just
one.
screaming on the top of her lungs.
So
It was a fucking nat one.
as the party starts moving off, as a few members of the party start moving off into the trees, some of them better than others, Odendra decides that she wants to start moving into the trees as well, taking the hint from everybody else. It's like, oh, maybe we wouldn't want to be seen. And as she wanders into the trees, she actually bumps into one of the horses that you recognize that the manservants came in on. It's dead. It has big, deep gouges up and down both of its legs. But you trip over it.
Oh,
and hit the ground
Tamrin's with me. She's like on me, so.
and let out a big. You let out a big. Well, fuck.
Yeah, I go, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know how near you guys are if you hear me, but me and Tamrin are like in the same place.
And you guys move into the clearing.
I whip out. Well, no, am I still with them? I tripped over the fucking horse.
Yeah, you're back where you are. That's completely fine. So as you guys enter the clearing,
As soon as I get up, I'm gonna whip out my crossbow and I'm gonna look around.
so as you guys enter the clearing, you see
A fucking werebore?
you see the remains of what appear to be what was one point some kind of small parapet. The majority of it has fallen down and crashed around the ground. In the middle of this parapet, or the ruins of said parapet, you see what appears to be a large humanoid boar. Has a big, wicked-looking dagger in one hand, a big, giant snout, giant fucking, like, tusks coming out from the bottom of it. It's brown. It actually looks quite similar to what the picture is there. And around him...
Pantsless dude.
Pantsless man, he's there.
Dendra whipped out her weapon. Ooh.
Does anybody know what like a werebear is? Can I like
Boar.
Werebore? Sorry, werebore.
I mean, knowledge natures are 100% acceptable, but this is also going to be initiative.
Ka-chow.
I'm gonna scream out werebore.
Oh shit, I forgot
Fuck
to
me.
select myself. Oh well. I got
Oh, good. I didn't select myself. What the fuck? That's dumb.
Me and these garbage rolls, though.
None of
Hey,
us
I
are
rolled a
that good.
3. A 4, then a 3.
Do you want me
Okay,
to...
so you have to like select your token first and then roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want me to re-roll Gamma or keep my 10?
You can reroll. So you actually show up in my turn order list.
Well, that's much better.
Perfect.
Am I stealthed?
I mean, you are attempting to sneak. Whether you are successful or not is something completely different.
Are we successful?
I mean, you don't know. As far as, like, so, to the best of your knowledge, you are being stealthy and sneaky.
Got it. Understood.
Insofar
I'm
as Kaylee still thinks that she's being... she tripped over a large dead horse and scream profanities, and yet is still under the impression that she is moving quietly.
Is this a solid wall here? These things? Like, what's the 3D image of this? Or is this just kind of like a low-level wall?
There's a room for the parapet.
So yeah, so this section here is still quite high and provides full cover. These sections in the back are the tallest. They still stand a good like 30, 40 feet up. This is just a little small pile of debris you can see over, and these areas on the side are also all small walls that you can see over. You can still see, as you come into the clearing and as you recognize that there is a werebore inside of the ruins, you do see one of the manservants take a swing at the werebore, miss, and then proceed to be gored by the thing's large tusks. As they
Can the werebore fit through this gap here?
Yeah.
He had to get in there somehow.
Well, this
Yeah,
whole
he's
left
just,
side is open.
He's just a medium-sized creature. Like he's not huge. Like he's beefy, but he's not like a giant or anything like that.
Understood.
Question, so if we get like bitten or scratched by this werebore, will we also have the ability to turn to werebores?
Oh man, wouldn't that be something that's worth rolling a knowledge nature for?
Can I see the werebore?
Yes.
Finally, good
Damn.
fucking roll.
We should have saved that roll for the crossbow.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's not like some of you are getting. I'm one that's gonna get close to the fucking thing.
You're a meat shield today, buddy.
Yep.
So yes, Odendra, you definitely recognize that this is a werebore. It is a form of lycanthropy, where the person that has been afflicted with that lycanthropy is part human and part animal. In this case, a large boar.
There's no cure.
You know that you can have lycanthropy cured. It is a disease. The afflicted typically are unaware of of the fact that they have that disease, unless they typically have no memories of when they've transformed, and they only transform during the full moon. Those that have become aware of their condition, of their lycanthropy, are able to morph between their forms at will, whenever they want. Basically, they've mastered their disease as it is.
So theoretically, if one of us were to get scratched or bitten for the rest of the campaign, and we got lycanthropy, would we be able to swap into werebear form?
Werebore, yeah. So you do know that lycanthropy is it can be spread from somebody that is afflicted with lycanthropy. Typically, it is through saliva.
Are you gonna let him lick
Or
you?
blood.
I'm thinking about it.
That's it. Everyone get bit. We're gonna throw Gamma for a loop. Randomly in our fighting from now on, we're all gonna turn into
6-man
werebores.
party of werebores. That'd be awesome.
You also do know that those with a hardy constitution are less likely to be afflicted with lycanthropy.
Dang
What
it.
you're saying is, I'm going to be a monkey werebore.
Depends how close you get.
So, Tamarin, you are first.
I'm gonna try and get up behind him eventually. So how far can I move? 30?
Now, real quick,
You have 30 feet.
you know about flanking, right?
That's 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm hiding behind these rocks still.
Sure.
Okay.
You want to
Yeah,
take a shot? I think you still have an attack, right?
I think she's trying to stay hidden.
Yeah, no, I'm
okay.
I'm staying hidden.
Well, in that case, you can double move, can't you?
I have no idea.
Yes, if you don't use your action, you can use the run action, and that quadruples your movement.
Yeah,
so
but
you
running,
can get all the way
running,
around.
yeah, but running,
Break
you can't
stealth.
run in
Not-
stealth.
It's not stealthy.
Yeah.
Could I move like half instead of running, or do I have to run?
I think she could still move 30.
You can still, yeah, your
if you
normal.
want to, especially if you want to like go around the other way instead of going over to the left. If you were to like go over this way, because you're covered by the walls and you're so tiny that you wouldn't be seen over the walls. Yeah, so you could do like that.
Okay. I'll do that.
So you're just going to take a double move action?
Yeah.
Okay. Aubrey.
Gray's gonna be a werebore.
Is Odendra gonna tell us that we can get this if we get bit?
Well, we're trying to be stealthy right now, so until we like actually actively attack it, I'm not gonna
Okay.
say anything.
She could whisper saying, "Don't get bit."
Well, yeah,
Does
I guess.
turning into a werebore give you more HP? Because it
No.
might be worth it.
So, but Jason's all the way over there, but like I guess Bodkrin and Aruna are right next to me, so I'm gonna whisper to them. I'm gonna be like, "Don't let him bite you."
I'm gonna motion for Agre to stealthily follow Tam Tam.
Okay.
She's not gonna necessarily like it, but it's gonna happen. And he's going to
I'm
hunker down.
gonna since Jason's too far away. Wait, no, message wouldn't be a free action. Never mind.
Bodkrin, Odendra, and Runo can all make a perception check.
Good luck.
God, fuck.
So
We're so
Bruno and Bodkrin, you guys both notice that as Tamarin and Agre move up the side of the ruins, you can see the werebore follows them, like with his head as they move over to the side there.
Oh shit, dude.
You guys need to say something.
Tam, run! It knows you're there.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
yell.
go-
I'm gonna be like, Cameron, move!
Is that after I hunker down, or am I still able to attack?
You are further down the initiative track, Jason.
No. From Agre.
Oh, Agre. I mean,
Like,
it would
is
have
he-
been.
It would have been after werebores after Agre.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's
And
still there at this point.
I just
So
didn't know
Agre
where the
moved up there.
perception. I didn't know where the perception check lied. If it was
Yeah.
kind
So
of
it's after
interrupting.
Agre's movement.
okay, so he's like hunkered down defensively.
Okay.
Can he what do you call it? Like get ready for an attack. Like if something barges through, that he can do an attack,
If he,
a reaction.
yeah,
Maybe
he can
Is that what it's
prepare
called?
an action. If he hasn't
Can
attacked
he do that
yet,
with his
he can
second action?
I just linked a YouTube link that's Fantasy Bar Tavern Music Compilation. That's actually kind of cool. Sorry.
But no, if you haven't attacked and all you've done is moved, then you can prepare an action to where if it's essentially holding your attack. So but you have to determine a trigger. So like,
So the
Agre-
trigger would be he's posting up defensively for Tam Tam, waiting for my call to do something. I told him to basically sneak up with her and be ready for an
It-
attack. Be ready to
so-
attack and ready.
I would. Okay, that's up to Gamma.
Yeah, it's up to Gamma. I know it kind of was the turn was kind of done, I guess.
Well, I mean, you moved, right? So you moved.
Yeah.
There was a perception that occurred from the other members of the party So you can you're welcome to shout something out to him afterwards.
Okay.
Like
so
speaking is a free action. So
I would, as they're yelling, whatever they just yelled, I'll say, Agre, prepare to defend. And he gets
Now
she
that
gets
we're
angry.
yelling, I'm gonna yell in there. I'm like, don't let it bite you! Don't let it bite you!
Agre
Okay.
digs his front paws in, snarling. Tam, don't don't be afraid, Tam.
Tam-Tam's probably like, fuck, is this dog gonna eat me?
No, his butt is to her. Like, she's going to eventually, even if she's a child, realize that he's not about attacking her.
For sure. It's just not yet.
Yeah.
She just heard snarling and she's like, oh fuck, shit, foot!
So
the wereboar comes tearing around the from the inside of the ruins to the outside, running past Agre. So you are welcome to take an attack of opportunity as it is charging at the humanoid figure that he
Monkey
saw run
child.
by. So 15 hits, 5 points of damage.
To me?
No, to the boar. Something else as well that I found out. So when you're modifying your hit points, you can just put in minus or plus whatever that is into the green circle, and it'll automatically do the calculations for you if you want to be super lazy.
I mean, it's pretty basic second grade math, but
Yes, if you want to be hyper lazy, though, you can do it that way.
Is our smart.
So as he comes tearing around towards the monkey, I guess as he moves through this square into this square, yeah, I was right. Agre reaches out and gnashes out with his teeth, taking a big chunk out of the side of this thing's leg. It screeches to a halt where its previous path that it was taking, and turns towards the dog and swings at it with its dagger.
Rip. I hope you realize what just happened, Tam. I hope now you understand. Hopefully she's witnessing the dog sacrificing himself for her.
So 14.
That is exact.
You might not get hit. You may get hit, you may not get hit. I forgot. I set this up so I can actually do this. 17. Ooh.
I like the first one better. No, 14 would have tied it, so I think that's a hit anyways,
yeah,
right?
It still hit. So 17 hits, 8 points of damage.
There he is, down to 2 health already, first round.
So the wereboar swings around and just plunges its dagger right into the side of Agre's chest, embedding it deeply, twisting the knife a little bit.
Nice.
As Agre yelps out in pain. Bagrin.
All right. So he is going to hobble up next to Jason and smash his staff once again into the ground and cast Bless. And that should hit everybody, so you're going to get your normal +1 to attack rolls and on saving throws against fear. Sorry, my dog is freaking out. Let me be right back.
Yep.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. So Cat +1, or Bless is a +1 on your attack rolls and saving throws against fear. So you can either put that in as a temporary bonus in your character sheet, so you don't have to do anything, or you can just add 1 onto whatever it is it shows up when you click on your ability.
Okay.
Odie.
oh, me?
Yep.
I thought it was Jason now.
Nope, it's me.
You guys are on the same initiative.
Oh, I have hers as 10.
Yeah, I'm at 10. He's
Yeah,
at
that's what I have too.
Oh, oops. You were on there twice. That was my mistake. It is Jason.
All right.
I got to remember to
So-
clear the board because it looks like you guys get a fresh version every single time. But I have all of the historical knowledge, like the older records. So
is this rock right here? Is that just like half cover or something like that, or is that just a low rock?
it's just a low rock, like it's in the ground, like it's maybe like 2 feet up off the ground, not enough to give you cover unless you like got down prone behind it or you were a small creature.
I'm neither. So I'm gonna move this way,
Sure.
and I'm going to shoot my longbow,
Okay,
and it's gonna be +1. I didn't add it,
that's okay.
so 16.
So 16 hits, 7 points of damage. You hustle over into the wooded area on the right-hand side. You notice that as you run over there, he also watches you, like turns to look at you as you're running over there. Line up in behind the rock and fire off an arrow from your bow. It connects directly, like straight on into the creature with a nice big thud. Is that also with your point blank?
Let me see if that calculates into it. 1d8 plus 1. Yeah, so it would have been 6. Yeah, it has point blank built in.
Okay, so yeah, it's 7 is still good. I think you're still within 30 there. Now we move over to Adendra.
All right, I'm gonna cast Compel Hostility.
Ah. Oh God.
He's attacking Augrey. I don't want him to kill Augrey.
I understand. I just have horror stories with that spell.
What is the spell? Oh, you're basically taunting it.
Yes. I don't want him to kill Augrey. I'm protecting Augrey for you. Stop.
I know, but Agray's here to protect you.
Augrey can't take another hit.
Do I get like a will save or anything?
Yes.
This seems like something that there would be a save for.
It doesn't. I'm like looking at it on PC Gen and it says C text, so I need to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, saving through C text. Can attempt a will save to ignore the compulsion. So what is the what's the DC on your spells? Should be 10 plus your relevant modifier plus the level of the spell.
It's 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You see his attention turn directly towards you. He exhales through his nose and snorts, and you actually see him like kick up some dirt from underneath of one of his slightly cloven feet.
Do you know what the range would be on that? Like, did I have to move forward? I wasn't sure.
Compel hostility?
Yeah.
It's personal range.
So I could have stayed back here?
It's sight.
Could he can see me though, right? All the way over here?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I didn't move.
sure.
Just gonna call him a name.
Hey,
I'm
Dippa.
gonna notice that he just turned his attention from Agray to me, and then
To Odendra.
snarling towards Odendra, and I'm gonna yell to Runo.
It's a one it lasts for one round, so like
Yeah,
no matter what he's gonna
I'm gonna
attack
yell
next
to
time.
Runo. He's going after Odendra.
Please move in front of me.
I'm moving there. That's about all I can do. I think that's. I don't know.
Don't
No,
you
if
have a
you move in-
charge or something?
Yeah, if you move in front of me, he's about to fucking charge at me.
Uh,
I don't know if you'd rather charge him right now because he's gonna move directly to me next time he can,
Well, unless something is in its way.
unless something's in his way.
Don't
yeah,
you have
which
a
would be me.
Don't you have a charge ability that you can do movement and attack?
He would.
He's on a horse, so I feel like he should be able to.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, you should have have 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to get to the werebore.
Because you were.
Okay.
Where were you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily.
If you can, try to line up like diagonal from Tamarin. That way, both of you guys can get flanking.
Yeah, I now have me being
No.
there. I have outflank,
Here.
or the
here.
the other side. Yeah.
Okay, but now he has a clear path at me.
Yeah, you're
Again,
right.
Yes, but I'm
don't-
attacking. I'm attacking him, so he might pay attention to me.
No, because I have compel hostility on, so no matter
Oh.
what next round the chance he gets, he's going to attack me.
All right. I'm gonna do here and attack him.
Okay.
Good luck, buddy. Remember, you have a +1 to. 25 to hit.
Yeah, so that definitely hits. And then 5 points of damage. So Runo comes trotting up on Sky and lashes out with his lance, stabbing the thing through its arm. Its gaze does not leave the tiefling, though, and it snorts again. Doesn't appear to be too off-put by the things that have happened so far. Then it's Tamarin.
I'm gonna jump onto his back.
Oh shit!
Sure.
Shit
Throwing
just
a
got
climb
real.
Check.
Yeah, it's just a climb.
Suck it, Blue.
So I'm gonna climb him, and then I'm gonna poke him in the eyes, do it a dirty trick,
I love that.
and I'm gonna make him shaken. So it's a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks and ability checks.
Okay, so remember, because you don't have,
I know, but
Um,
I know.
so you're gonna take the AOO.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm depending on my AC here.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a high AC because of your dex.
Yeah, it's 18.
Shit, dude.
And because I'm on him, hang on. Yeah, his attacks on me have disadvantage.
So yeah, he missed. Get a,
I'm just
Six.
imagining him trying to bite over his shoulder.
Pull you in the eye, you big jerk.
so then you're gonna want to roll a combat maneuver. So you're just gonna click on your CMB for your dirty trick.
I clicked on it, it didn't do anything.
CMB, not CMD. A.
Bravo, bravo. Now, does that get the +1 as well?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's an attack roll.
Yeah, it's still an attack roll. So it goes up to 14. So you go to like thumb out this thing's eyes, and it is trying to bite you at the same time. So like you kind of have a hard time like getting your thumbs into his eyes as he's like trying to like gnash at you as you're climbing up him.
No,
and unfortunately
bad
you
pig.
miss.
Bad pig.
Then it's Agre.
All right. He's going to bite him.
Okay.
Sure, you don't want to back him off a little bit.
I'm going to still move him afterwards.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's focused on.
You guys get a
so
free shot this round.
9 misses.
What about 10?
10 also misses.
What about F you, buddy? Fine. If he's being climbed on, is that considered like a grapple? Like, just if I move
No.
away, does he get an attack of opportunity?
He's not grappled.
He's not grappled. She's just hanging off of him.
But what if he's taunted, basically?
So, even if he was taunted, he would still try and take a swing at you with his AOO. But meta knowledge, you know, or you should know as a player, that unless you have a feat, you can only perform one attack of opportunity per turn,
Which he already did.
which he already did on the monkey
Okay.
when she tried to climb up him.
So until his next activation, he only gets one, and that goes for
As-
us as well.
As far as you know, he doesn't have the feat to give him the ability to perform additional attacks of opportunity.
Gotcha. I can't tell if this is a GM wink wink moment, or I can move away and
This
not die.
is me explaining rules and
Gotcha.
you taking a risk or not.
Okay. Because technically Tamarin's on, so I'm gonna do.
Oh God, when he charges, am I gonna have to do like a dex save?
I'm gonna square up opposite of Runo.
Sure. So I'm going to be nice because this is a difficult encounter. Did you want to take that 5-foot step first and then make your attack? So
Yes.
he's flat-footed.
That's what I meant to do.
Okay.
Does 10 still hit on a flat foot?
Yes, it hits him flat-footed.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I was just testing to see if you were
Okay.
paying attention to what I was doing.
If I was being nice or not. Got it.
Yeah. Since this is literally my second campaign ever, first of Pathfinder.
Yeah, no, you're doing good, bud.
Don't
All
hate
right.
me.
Then it's our buddy the wereborn. As it swings back around to him, you see him like start kicking up his feet a little bit more. You notice that like he's getting more and more worked up. Like his breathing is getting heavier. You can see he's covered in wounds. Like he looks quite injured at this point in time. But you're also pretty sure that he's getting bigger. Like just increasing in size. Like
That's
his
not
arms are
good.
getting bigger, his legs are getting bigger. His wounds appear, like the bleeding appears to like completely stop as he gets bigger.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out. We need to put this beast down now.
So Augre, Tamarind, and Bruno, you guys can all make attacks of opportunity.
It's a 23 to hit.
Tamarind is also going to need to make an acrobatics check
Did you say I
Or-
was able to make one?
or a ride check. Not you,
Okay.
just Bruno, Augre, and Tamarind.
I'm very acrobatic. And then, sorry, what am I doing for my attacks?
You're just rolling a regular attack, if you so wish.
With one of
Do
my
people-
weapons?
Yeah, with your kukri.
I was about to ask, do people actually not do that? But I guess if you only get one per turn, then it makes sense.
Oh shit, she just crit! No, she didn't. It wasn't a crit confirm. Never mind.
I don't play with crit confirms. I think they're stupid and I
Oh.
don't like them, and I think it's way more fun without them. So yes, she does crit.
So 5 damage?
He does the crit table.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, we roll
Okay.
crit table. So Kat, I'm gonna need you to roll a D100.
How do I do that? Wait. I think I found it.
The little dice thing on your table.
I'm not seeing any dice roll on my screen, by
Is
the
that
way.
right?
Hold on.
Yes, that is correct. You did it. So instead of dealing double damage, you're actually going to deal triple damage. So it's going
Shit.
to be.
Let's go.
I'm just like this little fucking screaming monkey holding on to
This is the best
fucking
7-year-old
werewolf.
murder
Like-
monkey ever.
stabbing
just
down
down-
with my like tiny kukri blade.
Wow, you
Yeah.
guys all rolled incredibly well, so everybody hits. And so yeah, as this pig starts like going to charge away, Bruno takes a stab at it with his lance, catching him in the leg and tearing out like a big section of this thing's like fucking leg muscle.
His
as it
ACL.
comes running through. Yeah, his ACL just comes like peeling out from
That
behind
guy's
his leg.
soccer career, it's over.
Agre like lunges up and grabs him by the arm and dislocates his arm and like pulls a big chunk of it away. You can see like all the tendons trying to like hold it in. As it starts like chasing down, it's still going though. Like it does not give a shit about these two wounds. And as it gets about halfway into there, you notice the little monkey that's hanging off of its
I'm
back.
gonna try and stab him
It
in the
has like
eye.
one hand that's like holding on to one of these things' tusks, and this little tiny kukri that's up in the air over top of it. And as she's like holding on, you see her like swing down, like her whole body to the front of the thing, and then like reach back, and then just slam this kukri like right through its eye. It goes straight through the thing's eye, her little arm like fitting in through its eye socket, and she pulls it off to the side and just cleaves off half of this thing's head as it like skids across the ground dead.
Welcome to the party, bro.
So I'm
Now
putting in my
that's teamwork.
notes.
As it falls, I'm like,
So I'm putting in my notes. Tamarin, murder monkey.
I prefer
and-
murder acrobat.
You guys drop
Murder actor.
the werebore.
Meanwhile,
Well, that's teamwork.
I'm over here just totally like paralyzed in terror, going, "Oh god, oh god." I just saw it like fucking charging at me, and I was like, "I know I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. This is the end."
Can I go through its pockets? I'm assuming it's wearing some kind of clothes or armor.
Yeah, I mean, it has like a pair of like torn up pants that come down to like its calves. And you can see where they've like expanded and it's ripped. And it has like little hooves, like little cleft feet where they were before. As you search through its pockets, let's see what you get.
Did you get that, Jason?
I
I'm gonna scruff his ears a little bit with my good hand.
Oh, she pet the puppy.
I hope that was Agre.
I'm gonna can I do an we don't do investigation, perception check on what this thing really is? Like, are werebears meta knowledge, are they like common?
Werebores?
Werebores,
Yeah,
sorry.
what is with you guys and bears?
Werebears was so
Man.
much fun to say.
It
Well,
is.
that's-
Bear
Werebore.
You can roll either a knowledge local or a knowledge nature. If anybody has knowledge history that is from in and amongst the area, they could roll that as well.
What about geography?
Gimme. Yeah.
So 15. Geography wouldn't
Geography.
really help.
Well, nothing helps then, Gamma. I'm useless.
You don't have knowledge nature?
I have knowledge nature, but it's like at 0. I have
Whatever.
it clicked as a.
So try rolling it anyways. See you luck.
Hey.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I was gonna say it in traditional lycanthropy stories. When something dies, it reverts back to its original form. Has it done this? Is it doing this, or is it still sitting there as a ripped up?
It is
werebore?
sitting there as an eviscerated pile of werebore.
Okay.
Give me a second, cat. Well, you got multiple histories under nature. So that's. Why is Agre telling me Jason's knowledge nature?
Oh, I had it still.
That's
I had
okay.
it still shut.
So you know that typically werebores are like they'll have a community that they're a part of. They shouldn't like they're from like typically like they'll live in like regions like this, but most of the time they're closer to larger city centers, as like they form raiding parties and stuff like that, to go and steal from people, as well as steal women, as they are quite prolific maters. They like to procreate. So it's kind of strange to see one by itself. Bodcrane, you are from here, so your knowledge history has a little bit of, yes, rapey pores, has a little bit of a bonus to it. You're aware of a story from quite some time ago, like we're talking like 20, 25 plus years ago, that there was a small community of werebores outside of Sandpoint. They were quite a terror for a long time. Eventually, the people of Sandpoint begged and managed to convince their lord to hire a group of adventurers to come in and clear out the encampment of werebores. There's a good chance that this is potentially a survivor from that, that's just been like living out in the woods, and like lost touch with their humanity. It's just been kind of like living as a wild creature. It could also explain some of the random deaths that have been occurring from boars out in the woods, that appear to be a little bit more gory than usual, or yeah, a little bit more gory than usual. Like they have their normal like boar gore marks, but they've been coming back like a little bit too eviscerated. You're just rolling on your knowledge for what a werebore is, Jason. Right. Cat needs.
Give him a loot.
Spoken like a true rogue.
So on him, you find a small bronze key on like a piece of cord tied around his neck. It looks like it's in pretty rough shape. It's quite tarnished and gross. You also find a dagger, a medium-sized dagger, that looks to be in exceptionally nice shape, given the disheveled state of the rest of the boar. Outside of that, there's kind of just like a torn, ripped up shirt, and a pair of torn up pants. They've basically, like, you can see that they're quite worn out. They're very, very frayed, quite torn in a lot of different places, very soiled. Yeah.
What about on the other bodies?
So yeah, as you approach, as you're like rooting through the werebore, it's as if Aldern suddenly reappears out of nowhere. You guys vaguely remember hearing some random blubbering coming from behind you, back towards the other encampment. But you see him come stumbling into the grove, asking if it's dead yet and if everyone is okay.
Yeah,
I just whisper barely.
I see
Actually,
him coming out,
technically-
and nothing's gonna stop me from patting down these bodies.
The only thing that took damage was Agre.
How bad is Agre? Does Agre
He
need
got
healing?
he got healed by 6, so he's
Okay.
at 8 out of 10.
So Aldern is like, my men, what happened to my men? And he goes charging into the clearing. As he comes in, Tamarin, on the manservant, you can choose roll a d4.
Got it.
So you can choose 3 of these items. There are, on each of them, there is one pale blue colored potion. All of them are wearing black studded leather with black pants. All of them are carrying a short bow, and they all have arrows. All of them are carrying medium-sized daggers, except for one of them who is carrying a medium-sized short sword. All of the daggers, the short swords, and the studded leather and the bows appear to be of high quality.
Like higher than mine.
Yes, they're all medium-sized though.
Oh,
Like everything is really pretty. Like it's like embellishments and embossings. The
feel
leather is like black, but it's like studded. Like the studs are all like brass.
I feel like a medium-sized bow would be taller than me. So like I wouldn't be able to like hide it. So I'm gonna take
A
the
medium-sized
potion.
short bow is about the same size as you.
Yeah,
yes.
so I'd have a hard time like like sleight of handing it and then just like standing there with it like held behind me, but you can see the top of the bow sticking above my head. No. I'm gonna take the potions. There's no gold on any of them.
No, there's no gold on any.
Okay, yeah, I'll just take the potions.
All right, so you receive 3 blue potions. Aldern comes running up. He's like, thank you for taking a look at my men. Are any of them alive? Are they okay?
It doesn't seem that way.
He's speaking directly to Tamarin because, as far as he knows, she was checking on their
For
well-being
vitals.
and not stealing their potions.
I'm gonna say
I'm so sorry about your friends. They didn't make it.
while looking incredibly innocent. She has really big eyes.
He proceeds to break down, not in the same way that he did when it came to his dogs. Anybody that's listening to what he's saying is he's actually talking to himself. He appears to be cursing the amount of gold he lost hiring these guys and how much of a waste of money it was.
Can I pick his pocket?
You can attempt a sleight of hand, yes.
As she's walking by, it's like, it's okay. Taps his back, steals his money.
Damn.
I rolled an 11. I love this character.
Yes. Roll a. Actually, what were you attempting to grab?
I was, if he had a money pouch on him, I was gonna go into that, but if he doesn't, I'll just try to go into his pockets and see if he has any nice items that are small and will fetch some money or magical in nature.
Roll me a percentile.
Is that just the 100?
Yes, a D100. Sorry.
So, I want to clarify because I heard him bitching about how much money he lost on these guys who just died. I'm like,
Well, he doesn't seem like a very nice man.
You'll have no arguments from me. I don't really like him anymore. I don't like
Anybody else is also welcome to make perception checks to see if you you see the work of your little monkey friend.
Nobody sees anything.
Damn.
A 17 should see something.
Not
But
compared to the 20.
Does it
Oh,
have
wait,
to go
is
against the threat?
is that how you do it, Gamma? I thought that's how you normally do it, right? It's like versus what they rolled.
It's your perception versus her sleight of hand.
Then we're
You
never.
will
She's just gonna.
rarely see
She's
me
gonna rob us blind. There's no way we'll ever be able
She
to
could
go against
definitely
that.
rob the shit out of us
She
if
has
she
plus
wanted
like
to.
7 or something. Plus 11.
Plus 9.
Whatever. Way too high. Am I like literally the worst hunter? I never notice anything that's happening.
Not when it's Tamarin, no.
Or literally anything else.
Monkey, sneaky monkey.
You reach into his pocket as he's walking by. He doesn't appear to have a gold pouch on him that is very like discernible in any sense. But there is a small gold chain that's coming from his waistcoat and going into his pocket. You unlatch that chain and grab the thing in his pocket. Inside of it to you it looks like a little gold necklace. It looks like a gold necklace with like a big like gold medallion down at the bottom of it.
All right, I'm a pocket that.
For record keeping sake, it is a traveler's pocket watch. And I need to pee really quick, so I'll be right back.
I really
Not
need to
sure.
level my appraise.
Not sure how to respond to the thief.
You didn't see me steal anything. You have no idea that I'm a thief.
I realize. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what you know of her so far is that she doesn't like people who seem to be assholes. And none of you seem to be assholes.
And she pet Agre, so that's a good thing. You guys are going to become best friends because you're going to be riding Agre into battle one of these days.
So I wrote Traveler's Pocket Watch, but like before that I wrote Gold Medallion Necklace, and it cuts it off perfectly, so it says Traveler's Pocket Twat.
Hey, he might be a lonely man.
Yeah, the Traveler's Pocket Twat.
And you just ganked it. What is this
Yeah.
weird thing? This silicone-y thing. Ugh.
So, as you grab it and you're walking back towards the party, as you're looking at it in front of you, as you're like scanning through your recent possessions, as you notice he's completely distracted with his cursing over his dead compatriots. I mean, the thing, you don't know what it is. You have no idea what it is. But it does appear to be made out of gold. And from your travelings as you've been like moving through the countryside and through the cities and stuff like that, from what you've been able to like hawk off and trade and that sort of thing, this looks to be worth more than anything that you have ever sold or anything else that you've ever carried on your person.
I tuck it back away, out of sight, and kind of smile to myself, knowing that I'm that much closer to going home.
How about the rest of you guys? Plan.
I
Who
think it's
took
time to
the
head back
dagger,
to talk
by
to the
the way?
sheriff.
Pardon?
Sorry, the dagger, the really nice one that I yanked off the thing, I offered it up, but nobody said anything.
Bodker
Oh,
took it.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't see that.
You good?
Yeah, no.
Um,
I hand him the dagger.
Bodgren, do you want to appraise or detect magic or anything like that?
Shoot, if if it has a magical aura on it, then I can detect magic. If not, then I can just
Well, you'd have to detect magic to see if it has a magical aura.
yeah, I know.
It does look fine. Like it is a very pretty dagger.
Okay, I don't have
It's
detect.
still
prepared.
quite sharp looking.
Yeah, I don't have detect prepared, so
If
I'll just do an appraise.
If Odendra is nearby, she can also hop in on that action.
That's a nice
Which
dagger.
which one did you want? Spellcraft or use magic?
No,
Detect
it's
magic.
detect
Detect
magic. It's an
magic?
actual
Okay.
spell.
Yeah, I'll do detect magic.
Bodgren, you're like, that monkey was lying. I've seen way nicer daggers than this in my time. This thing, basically, completely worthless. You actually feel quite inclined to just like throw it back on the corpse.
What type of armor were the humans wearing?
They're all wearing studded leather.
If he ends up putting the dagger down, like I'll grab it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to see what Odendra says with it before I throw it away.
Why would you throw it away?
Because he rolled really bad on the appraise.
Yeah, he
It
thinks
looks
it's
worthless.
garbage.
Oh,
Yeah.
So maybe be like,
Yeah.
I think
Odendra,
this is
do you?
trash. Does anybody else want it?
I mean, Odendra, you didn't detect magic, right?
I did detect magic.
You did detect magic? Okay. So, as you come up, you see with your appraise that it is quite a fine looking dagger. You do detect magic. It is not magic, but it does appear to be incredibly well made. That appraise is good enough just to know it's a masterwork dagger.
I'm gonna tell them like this is a really nice dagger. It's masterwork.
You disagree.
Yeah. I'll offer it to Odendra. Do you want this?
Yeah,
Then-
I'll take it if nobody else wants it.
I think it's worthless.
I think you should hold on to it in case you get one-on-one.
I mean, I have a quarter staff for melee.
And I already have a dagger, so by I'm just looking at it like I have a better one.
Yeah, you 100% think that your dagger is infinitely better than this piece of garbage.
Odendra, why don't you hold on to it for now?
Sure.
Odendra, can you roll me a d8? So as you detect magic, as you're like walking up towards Bodkrin, you do notice that as you're walking, you detect a faint glow. Like you see a real faint glow off in the bushes over on the side here.
All right. I'm going to wander over there curiously.
Sure.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Where are you
I'm
going,
definitely
Odendra?
going to notice that she's moving and kind of trail behind her.
Bring Agre.
If you can't tell, Odendra's not super concerned with being safe. She's a little impulsive.
So as you move over into the wooded area, I don't have any cool free assets that show a beat to shit chest, but there is a beat to shit chest that's been turned over on its side underneath of the tree.
Is it locked?
It does appear to be the emanation of the magic that you saw over on this side.
I'm gonna investigate the chest. I'm gonna open
Sure. So as you pull it up, kind of dig it up out of the ground, it looks like it fell quite. It looks like it fell quite a distance, and like cratered a little bit off on the side. It looked like it's been here for quite some time, covered in like debris and dirt and that sort of thing. As you unbury it, everybody else can kind of see what's happening. It's a pretty obvious action that is being performed over on the side. You're struggling to pull it up by yourself. It does appear to be quite heavy.
I'll assist.
Yeah, so masterwork daggers. Masterwork is just a template on any kind of item. Basically, all it does is it just makes it like look of finer quality, gives you +1 to attacks with it, and a prerequisite for an item to have magical enchantments put on it is that it must be of at least masterwork quality.
Okay. What do daggers use? Dexterity or strength?
Either or, depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, so if you're throwing it, you use your dex to hit. If you're stabbing with it, you'll use your strength to hit.
Okay.
Unless you have weapon finesse, but I doubt you have weapon finesse
No,
as
no, I
a
don't.
divine caster.
I would probably use it as a fucking strength then.
So as everybody else starts like helping pull this thing out of the ground, it is quite a large black metal chest. There is a large padlock on the front of it.
Can I pick the lock?
You can attempt to disable device. You can also make an intelligence check.
So you said this is a black metal box. So is it Dimu
I rolled a
Borhir?
natural 20.
Nat 20.
There's no auras or anything like that coming from it. Kat, you remember that on the werebore that you just killed, you grabbed a small tarnished key off of off of him.
Oh, I think I have a key for this. It was on the floor. I get really
Her nat
excited.
20. Her nat 20 is just that it's believable that she just found it and that she didn't just swipe it off of the dude.
No, the nat 20 is her just remembering that it existed because she just wanted to go and start trying to pick the lock.
Yeah.
So
I have a box.
you open the box. Inside of the box, there is a small pile of gold, silver, and copper, as well as a couple small gems strewn in and about.
What are gems?
What's in there? There is one potion that appears to have shattered. The contents of it has since evaporated and dried up. There is another potion with a black liquid with like little red swirls going through it.
Do I know
It
what
almost
is?
looks like opalescent. And there is a small, about this big, of cloth that appears to be wrapped around something.
I'd like to kind of like dart in and unwrap whatever is wrapped because I can't deal with not being able to see everything in the box. Impulsive 7-year-old. I apologize.
You want to unfurl the thing. So inside of the cloth, there appears to be, to you anyways, a nice looking stick. It's a nice
I
looking
hold it out
stick.
to Adendra.
It's a wand, Harry.
It's been carved down. There's a little handle on it almost, and in the handles are what look to be like almost like terrified, like screaming faces.
Scary stick.
That's not
Quite
a
nice,
stick
though.
tam. It's not a stick tam.
So as for gold, silver, and copper, there's 77 gold pieces, 80 silver pieces, 50 copper pieces.
You got it, Kaylee?
Hold on.
In our notes tab.
Can you repeat the gold again?
77 gold.
How many silver?
80 silver.
And copper?
50.
Does anyone have Arcana to check what that potion is?
I do.
And then for the gems, there is a small amber-colored gem, and 3 small cloudy white gems.
Can I go for the amber gem because it's the same color as my mom's fur? I'm like,
Can I have this one?
Sure, Tam, you can go ahead and take it.
So, Kaylee, you can see with your detect magic as well that the what you recognize as a wand is in fact a wand, and is still emanating a large amount of magical power.
What kind of wand?
You'll need to make a. You have detect magic on, so you'll need to make a spellcraft check.
Even better.
So this is a wand of Cossphere.
How many charges?
That you don't know.
Okay.
At least one?
Would you like to make another spellcraft for the potion?
Sure.
can you do the potions that I grabbed too? Because I'll kind of like hold them out and be like,
Wah,
"Found it."
wah.
Critical failure.
Well, that's going to explode on everyone.
You are certain that it is poison. It's some kind of magical poison.
I'm gonna look at everybody and be like, this is poison.
Can I tell you, I'll put it on my knife for the next time I need to stab a bag piggy in the eye.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unless anybody else wants to take a look at it, but I doubt it. They probably trust me.
I mean, I can, if you're not sure.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
she
pretty
is
positive it's poison.
100% positive
It's
it is
fucking poison, dude.
It's magical poison. Bodgrin, you can make a an intelligence check though.
To see how
Or,
smart Odendra is.
Knowledge Arcana if you have it.
Not trained in it, but I am trained in spellcraft. So,
We're not quite at the spellcraft part yet. We're more trying to figure out if you know that.
Oh, Dendra's an idiot.
nope.
Nope, he doesn't. He
Yeah, I
trusts
know.
me.
You're like, yeah, it's magical poison.
You know that I'm totally gonna put whatever this is on my knife later.
Oh god. Watch it be
Everything
an
you
enlarged
stab.
person.
Yeah, everything she stabs, it gets that much bigger. What's going on? Because remember, he did grow,
Yep.
which we saw him do.
Could have also
And
just
then he got his eye impaled.
Oh, Jason, in your knowledge lycanthropy or your knowledge nature on lycanthropes, you are also quite aware that the majority of lycanthropes take on qualities of a barbarian, like your pal Vekram. and will rage
Got it.
when
Understood.
near death. So that would be you.
That would be
You
what
understand
happened.
that the reason that he got bigger was just because he enraged.
Aye. Meta knowledge.
Meta
I
knowledge.
hold out my 3 blue potions and I ask, "Can you tell me what these are?"
All right, I will try.
Water.
Do I need to roll 3 separate spellcrafts?
I mean, they look the same to you.
God, fuck! What the fuck?
Oh my lord.
Oh, those are all poison too.
No, actually, you're like, it's just water. It's just water in
Oh,
a
I'm
fancy
gonna. That's just okay.
Oh, I'm really thirsty right now. I drink one.
Yikes.
vial.
Uh-oh.
And just like that, the monkey dies. Oh, Dedra, what did you do?
Child.
Cat, you restore 11 hit points.
I feel very healthy.
Yep.
Can we roll like an intelligence check to figure out what happened?
But she wasn't hurt.
I'm pretty sure.
How is she restoring hit points if she's not hurt?
Damn it, is there any way we can like roll to figure out if I was wrong?
I mean, you can make an intelligence check.
Please don't. Hey, there you go.
Okay, so you're like, wait a second. These are magical.
Oh, wait,
There's
wait,
no
wait,
way
wait,
these
wait,
would just
wait,
be
wait, 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 that's not water. That's not water. I'm sorry. I was shaken from being almost seeing my life flash before my eyes when that boar charged me. I'm sorry. Can I take a second look?
You can once we get back. Also, Bodkin can try as well if he feels so inclined.
Bodkern's like, I don't trust you anymore. Give me that.
Yep.
Like I almost see it as like a fortune teller. She's like, "Oh, it's water." Not sure 100% of what it is at all. She's just making it up.
I wish you guys could see my fucking gear thing. Oh my god.
You can actually roll a spellcraft if you want.
Do I know what any of them are? Like, can I look at
No.
the black one and be like,
Do you have spell? You don't have. You need detect magic, and you need the ability to use spellcraft
oh,
in order to actually appraise what they are. I mean, you can try and just make a straight up intelligence check and see if you might know what it might be based off of your previous history.
no.
That almost rolled a 20.
I
You're
have
like,
no idea.
that is the best water I've ever tasted in my life.
It's an energy drink.
It made
So,
me feel so good.
My gear right now is like tiny bedroll, tiny blanket, whetstone, trail rations, stolen pastries in brackets slightly stale, small backpack, cheddar cheese plus cheese because I couldn't remember what fucking cheese you said, sausages, crackers, blue potions, ticking plate necklace, pretty orange shiny, and magic poison bottle.
That sounds about right.
Sounds accurate. And it was Swiss cheese. The best kind of cheese, Swiss.
So there's nothing else in there? Is there any hidden chambers or any hidden anythings?
Make a perception check.
I will as well if that's okay.
Sure.
Just chilling back here with Runo. I wonder what's going on up there.
What is this?
No, it looks like there's nothing really else in
Oh,
there.
right, because it goes off of fucking wisdom.
I'm pretty useless, guys. Sorry.
Bad rolls.
Runo and Bodkrin, as you guys are chilling out in the clearing there, you see Aldern come stomping by you guys. Says, "I'll meet you back in town. I need to go hire some additional men to come and get these men to bring them back to the agency. Waste of my fucking time." And he goes storming off back towards where the horses are in the other clearing.
Agency?
Okay, so I am not a fan of him leaving the dead here, even if he's getting help. would y'all be against helping me bring them back to town for a proper burial?
Provided Aldrin doesn't take the horses.
I'm like, yeah, I'll help, and I go and grab the pantsless man's leg and like start tugging on it.
Which leg?
Ooh.
The longest one.
Yeah, I won't take a horse, so we can throw a couple people on top of one of the horses.
Same. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Bodgren, you can make a heal check.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you do a quick once over on everybody just to make sure that everybody looks like they're very obviously dead. Checking out, making sure that the wounds are all like the same, that they were all from the board, that there was no other strange like misdoings or anything else like that. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. So you guys load them up onto the back of one or two of the horses that got left behind. He only took the one horse. He only took his horse back.
He left the horses too? What a dick.
Well, we're here, so I'm assuming he just took his
Well,
stuff.
okay, so they were all like all the horses were like tied up to a tree, like all together. He took his lead off, which was in the back, that required him to take off all the other leads, and he just left them like all the leads lying on the ground. So the horses you come back, they're kind of like just grazing around the field.
So he is a D-back. Got it. Well, one of the horses is dead. The one of the that the rider had. Is the other horses that the hired men have around?
That would be a perception or a survival for tracking.
Are any of the horses small?
No.
You can ride with me again.
Jason, you can find two of the horses in pretty quick time.
Yeah,
like
there's enough
you just
horses
like
to
hold
go
on a
around.
second, and you go off and like you're like I think I see where the horses might have ran off to, and you find two of them almost immediately and just bring them back.
So we could load two guys up on one horse, and one guy up on another horse, and tie the leads together, and we'll all have the same horses that we had before to go back.
Seeing that he like untied all the animals and just let them roam around, I'm like, I'm really glad that I took this from him.
What
did you take from him?
You can't have it. It's mine now.
I'm not trying to take it. I was just wondering what you
I
took.
like show them the watch, kind of, and then I like put.
I laugh and I pat her on the head and I'm like, "Good girl."
He seemed like a really mean man.
I'm gonna chuckle and just normally not into theft, but seems appropriate.
So you like Bodcrane and Odendra and Bruno, as you guys are looking at this thing, it kind of like it really like piques your interest, because like you guys have all seen like clocks are quite rare as it is. Typically, like you'll only see like big giant like clock towers and like the occasional clock inside of like a well-to-do person's house. But the fact that this is most definitely a clock, but it is this large on the end of a chain, like the idea of a pocket watch is something that's very foreign to you guys, being people that are from more civilized areas. Like this is something that kind of sticks out as strange to you. Jason and Tam Tam have like zero clue. Like you're like, Jason's like, oh, what a pretty gold necklace, and Tamarin's like, ooh, it's a really pretty gold necklace.
That's an odd trinket that Tam has taken off of him. I'm feeling less and less
Whoops.
that I
Ignore
like Aldred.
We're just standing there, and she's like, ah!
Ignore that. Ignore that. I misclicked.
Bruno goes deaf in the middle of his speech. But I'm liking the fact that Aldred had that trinket, which I don't have a good feeling about that guy, especially now that he's talking about agency and we're on a boar hunt and we just happen to come across a wereboar. Something's not jiving right.
I would agree with you, sir. But that's still a mighty fine trinket you've got there. It'd probably be best for you to hold on to it.
Don't show anyone else that you have it.
That would be a good
I don't
idea.
show anyone my things. I just thought that because you guys were here and everybody was nice that I would show.
Yes, hide it very well.
I put it at the bottom of my little pouch that I'm carrying around.
So I guess while we're walking back, I'll just be kind of reciting a small prayer for the dead.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Can I just get like everybody to just make like a general intelligence check?
Nah, fuck me.
Agre isn't the most
He
intelligent.
runs into a wall.
No, he's not dumb. He's just not book smart. He
Bruno
doesn't know how to
tries
read.
think and falls off
Nat
his horse.
20, bitch.
Runo's the one that's walking into a wall.
So,
Nat 20, biatch.
so Dendra and Bodkrin, like, so as Bodkrin is like reciting his prayer for the fallen, and as Odendra is following behind, she's like, you're looking at the bodies, and he's looking at the bodies, and both of you kind of have like this sudden, like, eureka moment. You're like, wait a second, wasn't there 4 manservants? Didn't we see one of them? Didn't we see one of them like die as we came into the clearing? What? Where's the 4th manservant?
Oh, I believe we forgot one.
Guys.
Was he the werebore?
No, you saw the 4th guy get gored as you came into the clearing. Like as initiative started,
right,
he died
right.
at the very first round. He died in the surprise round.
And he's
Well,
I'm gonna
where's-
wonder aloud. I'm like, wait, weren't there 4?
Where's the 4th body on the map? GM.
Yeah, you're right. I believe they were full, and we can't. This is not a good sign. Weren't you telling us something about lycanthropy being contagious?
Yeah, through saliva mostly. That's why I told you not to let it bite you.
So you guys are saying there was 4 bodies? Yeah, there's only 3 here. What if Aldred, whatever his name is, took one with him?
We would have seen that, wouldn't we?
Would we have?
I highly doubt that scrawny little man would have brought a body home.
During all of this, we didn't notice a body getting up and walking away.
Mm-mm.
We were all focused on
Apparently
the
not.
chest. I think all of it, we were all focused on that treasure chest full of stuff. And that was right before Aldred left.
When did we realize that there was a missing body? Like as we started to leave, or like are we halfway back to town?
It's like on your guys' way back, like about 10 minutes into your ride. It's like a third of the way.
Should
Do we have to go find him?
I think that would be necessary.
Jason, would you be able to track wherever the missing body went? If we go back in there, we could figure out where the body was that's missing.
Yeah, I could track him down.
So are we going back?
Jason, would you also be able to send these horses home with the current bodies?
Probably not.
Maybe Runo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's just a straight road back to town. I'm sure if you, like, Bruno's relatively certain if he just smacks the back of those horses in the direction of the town, they'll just head back there naturally by themselves.
Yeah, nothing like, 3 dead bodies on top of horses heading back into town to completely make us seem like heroes. God, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
We could like tie them to a tree on the road while we go.
Do we want? We could send a note with one of them.
You could just like stab it.
Just put
stab the note into the guy with the pretty dagger that you found.
put a note and stab it with the wand into the guy with no pants, into the only place that the wand could go.
And sign
Okay,
it
so
to sheriff.
We're gonna head back.
That would. Yeah. You're right.
I don't like the idea of that guy being missing.
I don't like the fact that we didn't notice that
We've
a dead
already
body got up and.
We've already encountered undead. Like, we know there's something fucking weird going on here.
Oh, Dendra was basically like possessed at one point.
What?
When it was in your head and you were screaming.
It wasn't in my head. It was screaming at me in Abyssal.
I don't know.
It may have
just
sounded
looked
like
like-
gibberish to you.
Guys.
I'm a bad nerd.
You should watch season 1. It's amazing. I don't know if you've like read the Witcher series or if you're familiar with it, but it's basically like
the game.
yeah, it's basically like a prequel.
Okay.
Like they basically went ahead and did like all the prequel stuff first. The first book actually, like, is what's gonna start off season 2.
Now I'm gonna go find the books and download them.
I actually lost interest like after I think like book 2. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, where like there's a lot of different stuff going on in a lot of different places.
Oh, just to clarify real quick, Gamma, you said that the robe of bones is a body slot, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Just want to make sure I switched it over. And I was reading it on the PFSRD. It doesn't take any time to attune to it, right?
Nope.
Okay. So I guess while we're walking, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my normal robe and slide that on.
Sure.
So anybody paying attention gets to see my left arm completely rotten.
Got the books now. I just gotta put it on my neck.
Cliche. What are you from Jason? I'm just kidding.
I've told you this. I've told you this. I'm a zombie. The best kind of zombie.
Burn it with fire.
Do you look like you're kind of ashamed?
About being a
Like what?
zombie?
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
exposing your arm.
Yeah, definitely don't like it.
Okay. I notice. I look at it. I look up at you, and I nod my head.
And I kind of hurriedly put it back on. Put the new robe on. Had some skellies on it. Holy shit, this thing is worth 2,400 gold.
What thing?
The robe of bones.
I think Cat might have taken the dogs out as well.
So, okay. You said that there were some arrows on these bodies before. Do I get any of those arrows?
I mean, if you wish to loot the dead bodies that you guys are sending back into town, you are welcome to it.
I would more or less just be looking for some spare arrows, because dead people don't need arrows. How many would I find?
I mean, each of them were carrying 20, so...
Anyone else need arrows?
Oh, me, totally me.
Odendra, do you use bolts or do you use arrows?
Bolts. I have a crossbow.
I'll take 30 of them.
Guess a little further in while we're walking, I'll pull out my tankard, cast create water in it, take a sip. Anybody want any?
Hey, Gamma. So because I'm a witch,
I'll
so
take
it
a
says I can only cast a certain number of spells per day, or of each spell level per day, based on my table, which I know that, and so like normally I'd have only one first level spell, but it says in addition she receives bonus spells per day if she has a high intelligence score, so that's based on my modifier for intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, unless you have a +6, you're going to have one bonus spell at first
Okay,
level.
that's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we went over that because I was wondering why, like, in my spells tab, it says I have 2 spells per day for first level. So I was wondering how I calculated that. And now I remember we did go over that.
Yeah, it's based on your intelligence score.
Okay, I just wasn't sure it was like based on my modifier. Okay. Sorry, I'm like still, I haven't really played like a straight up spellcaster, so like I'm still trying to figure shit out.
Oh no, you're good. Don't worry about it.
That's why I was like, I accidentally misclicked because I've been trying to like figure out like what spells I might know or might want to use, and trying to like put in the information.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys come back into the clearing at this point. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna start. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna track.
I'll see if I can find any clues.
He was
I'll
dead
look
like here. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and look if there's any tracks or anything. That
Are
would be
we
a
actually-
survival.
Are we sending the bodies back to town, or are we worried that that might cause some issues?
Yeah,
No.
I think we brought him with us.
I see everything.
Cat's like, I'm helping.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, is this a track? And
They
it's
went
like,
this way.
us two.
Yes, that was your track. You're running in circles.
She just places her face against the ground, so it's like straight on it.
No, she's literally just following a trail around the tower, just repeatedly.
Look, I found the tracks, guys.
You, however, Jason, find a trail of bloody footprints that head off this direction.
There's tracks that lead this way.
I'll go ahead and start heading towards Jason. Hobbling.
I don't want to like keep going, but like as I'm moving, following the tracks, do I perceive anything?
I can't
You
move
can
my
roll a perception.
Gray.
I can't move my token for some reason.
Are you on the select move icon on the top left-hand corner of your screen?
The arrow.
Yeah, okay, that was weird. I was, but I don't know why it was doing that.
It gets funky sometimes. It's not the end of the world.
My world is.
Do I see anything with a 15?
You do not. Cool.
Agre didn't see anything because he's following Tamarin around. He thinks it's a game.
Bodgren, you do see what looks to be a humanoid shape curled up underneath of one of the trees.
Okay, I'll motion to the party and just point, and I'll slowly approach, and I'm gonna try to see if I can see any movement or any wounds or maybe changing body shape.
So, Jason, you can see after Bodgren points out the form, you can see the footprints that you've been following also head off in towards that direction.
Bodkin said he was going to approach it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move towards it defensively. You're going to walk towards it. You're going to sneak towards it.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be at least defensively. I can't really sneak.
I'm going to say, hold off. Let me move to the side first. And we're going to basically, I don't know where it's at, but we're basically going to flank Bodkin. Me and Agre.
At least it wasn't a one.
Let me roll stealth. So
Agre got attached to his new little monkey friend and ended up following her instead. in a slightly more obvious path. Jason moves up the side, though. As you come around to the other side of the tree, at least sight-wise, you do see a body wearing the exact same uniform the rest of the manservants were. So that black studded leather with the little brass-colored studs up and down it. He also has a short bow and a short sword, as well as some arrows that have been scattered all over the place. There is just a bunch of blood all over the place, and he doesn't respond to you. He also doesn't look alive.
I still don't trust it with what I've seen as of late, so I'm going to take aim at his head just in case he decides to become not so friendly.
Sure.
I'm gonna climb up in a tree
Sure.
and maybe get my longbow ready just in case.
Okay.
Oh, Tamarin, did you want any more arrows? There's 30 left from the
Oh.
previous.
They
How heavy are
they
they?
don't do her any good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
They're medium-sized arrows. She
I need
needs small-sized
baby.
arrows.
I need baby arrows.
Sorry.
Need to whittle them down myself. Like, where the fuck would I buy tiny arrows?
I mean, there's a lot of other small races. I'm
That
sure Bowyer's
frequent
also.
human- Like, what other like races are actually like small?
Gnomes.
Halflings.
Gnomes or I'm sorry, no, halflings are medium.
Halflings
Yeah.
are small.
I thought that they
Oh,
were
yeah.
I
bigger
thought
than
halflings are small.
No, halflings are small. Dwarves are medium and they're short, but they're burly.
Husky.
They're what? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Flex again. One more time.
They're what? Sorry.
Do it.
Husky.
Big
No, he's a
boys.
grizzly bear.
Agray's a little husky.
That was,
Agray's gonna
That's really
sit.
bad.
Agray's gonna sit at the base of the tree that Tamarin's currently at.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, Puppy, you're ruining my stealthy moves.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, it doesn't move as Bodgrin approaches it. It just
As
appears to
Brodgrin.
be a corpse.
Can I make a heal check and
Roll.
see?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to see.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Wow.
You check his pulse and kill him.
So yeah, you fail to determine the alive or dead state of the body. You don't know. You're like you have like your fingers. For some reason, you've like
In the wrong spot.
mistaken this human for like a sylph, and so you go to like check the pulse where you normally check the pulse on a sylph, which is like on their side, like right where their gills are. And so you have like your fingers like over top of there, and you're like, I'm not really feeling anything there. Like I don't know. I think it might be dead.
Your
But everybody's
love of the
looking at you like
halfling's leaf
really
has clearly
strange.
dulled your mind.
He goes to check if it's breathing, and it's like, no, it's definitely a boy. But what do we
Jason,
do?
however, you are like, yeah, no, that's a dead guy there. It looks like he got gored, but I'm pretty sure that the majority of the damage dealt to this individual is the massive bite wound in his leg.
Does Odendra know from the previous nature check or whatever that if he's bit and dead, he can still come back, or if you die, even if you've been bit, you're dead? Like, I'm assuming if you get bit and you're alive, then you could change.
Yeah. You need to be alive.
Yeah. Okay.
Zombie
Undead
werewolf.
wereboard on the next session.
Why is Starscream in here? She's your cat.
I'm gonna look at Bodker and I'll be like, "Should we light it on fire, friend?"
I feel like that would be the safest route.
I will
But-
be like, just a second, and I'm gonna run down and pat down his pockets and see if there's anything. He doesn't need it anymore.
We have a klepto monkey.
Yeah. You find
Yeah.
find an empty potion bottle, masterwork leather, masterwork studded leather, masterwork short sword, masterwork short bow, 20
Is
arrows.
Is the studded leather usable? A masterwork studded leather?
Take it, Jason.
I might take that. It screws up a
You
little
should
bit
probably-
I think my stealth,
You're gonna-
right?
We're gonna get back into town with a bunch of naked bodies, and you're all wearing their gear. Heroes!
Look what we've done.
The heroes have come home.
Wait, isn't that Steve's gear?
Dude,
What
didn't
does-
we
Oh,
just
man,
have a
the
bunch of
sheriff-
naked
the
guys
sheriff already
come
hates
back
us
in on
enough.
horses?
The sheriff already hates us enough.
What does masterwork do for armor?
+1.
So it allows it to be enchanted, but it also reduces your armor check penalties by 1. It's either +1 to your AC or reduces your armor check penalties by 1. Just one second.
I believe
Like-
it's
I hope-
it's
Armor
armor check
check?
penalty.
So it would be 0 instead of -1, right?
No, if I remember reading it right, it does both.
So studded leather by default is +3 to armor, and then I don't know what max dex bonus means, +5, and then armor check penalty -1.
Max dex.
So because
Go ahead.
okay, so masterwork is reduces your armor check penalty by 1. So max dex is the maximum amount of dexterity that you can get your AC from while wearing that piece of armor. And then, so yeah, because it's masterwork and it's studded leather, it would have an armor check penalty of 0.
Oh, I'm still ganking this. Because right now I have just leather, so I get a bonus armor piece.
And
Or
In
armor.
the-
Well,
in
and
the
it's studded
metagame,
leather,
you
so
might want to like hide it until we're not in.
or
'Cause
cover
the
it with
sheriff
stuff.
like saw you leave this morning, and we're going to be
yeah.
arriving
No, we're-
back with a bunch of naked bodies.
No, this one we're burning, so we'll be good on this one. We are going to bring it, and I'm going to burn it.
But it kind of matches the rest of the guys. They all wore the same.
It doesn't
Just
matter.
saying.
Is there any special emblem on it, or is it just studded leather?
It's just really nice studded leather.
Good.
so
Spark it up.
Little
Spark it up.
you want those bow?
gold brass colored studs. Do you want to take the bow and the short sword as well?
They're all master. What was the bow? Long bow or a short bow?
It was a short bow. It was a masterwork short bow.
That's good for Tamarin, right?
I am tiny. I have small.
She's small, so,
So she can't even handle a short bow.
a medium-sized short bow. I mean, I guess no, a medium-sized short bow would still be too big. Yeah, even it would be even larger than a medium-sized longbow, or a small-sized longbow. Sorry,
So she has basically a slingshot.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's small.
It's a very little bow. It's like one of those ones
That's
that like
adorable.
shoots toothpicks.
It's like a foot.
So
Right.
How is
So,
that?
like-
How is that going to do any damage to anyone? You
I think her thing is mostly to like
yeah, to climb and stabby.
yeah, to
and steal.
to debuff.
I'm just
the
saying.
enemy.
She's like, I rolled a 26 to hit, and it does no damage.
Yeah, 1d3.
1d3.
No, for my kukri it's 1d3. For the longbow it's still 1d6.
You do
so.
or did you take weapons finesse so you add like dex?
So I'm gonna be taking that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I take the studded leather, so I'm bumping up my AC by 1.
and I'll hand the short bow over to Runo in case he needs it.
I have agile maneuvers as my first feat, so
What-
I
what-
use dex
which one is that?
instead. I use my dex bonus for my CMB instead of strength.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a toss.
That was smarter to do that one if you're gonna be like mostly like grabbing onto people and debuffing them.
Yeah,
I'll throw
level 2, she gets improved dirty trick, so she doesn't get AOO'd when she tries to dirty trick. So that was the idea.
And level 8, I nauseate people. It's gonna be great.
I'm just gonna throw the bow in the saddlebag on Sky.
Do you want the
I'm gonna
sword?
We can
place-
sell it or do something with it later.
Oh,
I'm gonna
did we
place
split up the
the-
gold from the chest?
We have it in a pot.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna place my previous leather armor on top of the chest of this dead guy and then light him on fire.
Okay.
And I'll be saying some last rites for him, sanctifying the burn.
Kix, you
What?
got rid of me on your stream?
What?
Oh, Dendra's
No.
not on there.
Oh, did I replace you instead of Naki? Hold on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Stand by one.
Man, Kix.
Calm down.
BRB, killing myself.
Toast to
Oh
bath
my
time.
goodness.
Good job, Kix.
We know who's important now.
Wow.
What's the Twitch channel?
I'll link it in general.
Giant He-Man.
That works too.
Giant He-Man. All one word, all together, no spaces, no capitals.
And mine's McAllky.
Why can I not edit my armor?
This is quite devastating. I'm sorry, I might need a moment.
I will fix it in a second. Man.
So we found the last body. I guess the best thing to do is, and we're burning it. So I guess it would be very irresponsible to leave to leave a fire in the middle of the forest. So if y'all, if you want to go ahead, I'll make sure the fire goes out.
Y'all.
I'm sorry, I'm down here in the south.
He has a slight
It's
British
just-
accent.
It's
And
great.
then he
You're
goes-
trying really. Y'all.
Yeah, I was born and raised down here, so I mean, if you want, Bodkin can be southern.
No, you're doing
Like-
great.
It doesn't.
Y'all-
It doesn't matter none to me.
Y'all need some of them there heels right there. I got me some nice flasks of liquor.
Disciliodo, here we go.
Hey,
Let me introduce you to my sister wife.
I'm not from Alabama.
Anything south is
Close
Alabama
enough.
for me. Yeah.
I find that very offensive.
Brother cousin.
I have. There you go, cousins. I have standards.
Kix, I'm awful close to killing myself.
Will you stop it? Give me like literally 5 seconds. I have to edit it. I have to download it.
1, 2, 3,
And here you get to saying incest is the best. Put your family to the test.
5.
When did I say that?
I don't know. I'm just putting words in your mouth.
No, Bodkrin may have said it, but I don't know about Keegan.
Are you trying to get
I don't
this
know. I'm just saying.
Okay, are we going back to town?
It's very difficult to
go,
put things
fixed.
in my mouth with that tiny little mouth hole.
Your mouse hole.
Mouse hole, yes. I'm wearing
Excuse the mouse hole.
I'm wearing a mask, so which actually shit.
It's a rigid gear thing. Mouse hole, gerbil hole, whatever.
It's all fixed there, Kaylee.
I have to refresh. Hold on.
Okay, so do you guys want to do one more small encounter tonight, or do you want to call it? Because it is.
I think we
More.
could do another.
More.
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 Yeah, I still
Y'all murder
shows
hobos.
Naki on mine. It didn't refresh yet.
Oh, hold on.
All I'm saying is if we were to get into
There
a
you go.
fight right now, I would not have all of the spells I need.
It's alright.
Oh, there we go.
We need to kill more things.
I'm just saying you might be one. You know what? Fuck it. Fortune tell me.
How does this tiny
Oh my god.
Oh,
how does this tiny monkey have more health than I do?
I have no idea. I just did what Gary.
She has the most AC than anyone in the group, including Runo.
This is
Oh, what's your AC? 18?
Yeah.
We're tied.
Holy shit.
Like, I'm pretty sure there
yeah,
was
but I mean her HP is
some
8
luck
minus
from the
7.
GM.
That's some bullshit.
Seriously, it was the first thing I rolled. Garion offered to let me use a different roll where I would get like a couple higher stats instead of just one. But like I got a 17 for Dex and then yeah, went from there. So I promise there was no
I'm not
fortune.
mad. I'm just saying. I rolled like crap. I love these games, but I need to stop playing games that have rolls involved because I can't do it.
That's what.
All right,
That's why.
are we gonna continue
That's
on,
why
guys?
some people. That's why people.
Yes.
Some people like the point buy system.
I like the rolling. I think that it adds a lot of I don't know.
Challenge.
Yeah.
It's fun and you're like
It adds character.
am I going to get fucked right now? Probably,
That's a
but maybe not.
it's a whole different game right there. I'm just saying I suck at rolling, it seems, always.
Okay.
So as you guys make your way back into town, leaving the small, like the light smolder left kicking around in a safe space that won't set anything else on fire.
Smokey Bear thanks you.
And we're basically going to tell this dude, I forget his name, that he was bitten and
Aldern? Yeah.
that Bakrin felt it was right to burn him.
Send his soul properly to the heaven.
So where do you guys want to go as you get back into town?
We need to go visit that sheriff, right?
Yeah, we need to go talk to the sheriff. What time is it?
It's significantly later in the day. It takes quite a bit to... The combat wasn't that long, but it takes quite a bit to build a pyre and burn a body and wait for the fire to burn down enough that it's not going to set the rest of the forest on fire. So you're pretty late in the day at this point.
So I guess if we make a way, or if we walk by the chapel at all, I'm going to at least walk by and address Father Xantus. Knock on the, or walk in. Father, we have a few bodies out here that need to be buried properly. Or men that were lost in some sort of werebear encounter.
Wereboar.
I know. I'm telling him werebear.
We've screwed it up so many times, I figured you might have messed it up again.
No, I know. I'm doing it on purpose.
So as you are explaining the situation to Father Ventus, from in behind the father, there's something. There's a lady.
Ah, lady.
A desperate-looking lady. Who comes bursting in from behind him, and she's like, "Heroes, you need to help me! My son, my husband, my son. There's a goblin in my house. There's a goblin."
Okay.
All right, let's book it.
Lead the way, ma'am.
And so she takes off towards her house on the other side of town.
We're still in the clearing, by the way.
Yeah.
How do you do the distance measure thing?
So you should have like an options bar on the top left, where you've got like an arrow, a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Thing. So you're gonna go to the one with the circle and the measuring thing on it, and you're gonna click snap to center. But just make sure after you're done with that, you go back up and hit the regular arrow, so you can move yourself.
Cool.
My sincerest apologies for not being able to get the grid to line up correctly. It is
all
an
good.
absolute disaster, and it's really
Dare
difficult
you.
to read what's happening.
It looks like
And
there's an
which
extra
square
grid
goes away.
overlaid.
Yes.
You can't like click at the top near the black to delete
I
it.
think it might be like the grid of the picture versus the grid of the actual like website.
Oh,
And I can't hide the Roll21. So feel free to drag your characters onto the play area.
Or if you would like, Gamma, if you go up to the where you drag us from scene to scene, there should be, if you mouse over this one, there should be a little gearbox, and if you open up the options, there should be an option that says turn off or enable grid.
Hey.
The only downside is we don't have any distance
Yeah,
anymore.
I was about to say we can just move wherever the hell we want.
Yeah, just use the
just-
little
yeah.
arrow thing.
Runo's just in the house already. He's the
Oh,
goblin
totally.
after all.
Oh, dude.
Boom! Busted through the door.
So let's get some initiatives.
Before
Straight into initiative.
we do
huh?
that, like, are there, like, we don't see anything from the outside of the house?
No.
Okay. I'd like to stealth.
Yep.
God. Okay, I was already selected. Thank gosh.
What the fuck is with these rolls right now? Seriously, every time I've done stealth, I've rolled like a 2 or a 3.
Don't worry, you're rolling like 90s for everything else, so. And last time we had a fight, you were at 23 or something.
God, what the fuck?
It's not
You
like
must
Why did
have,
it do it double?
my... Oh.
Why did that roll double?
Did you double click it?
How
No.
come some of
There-
you?
oh, for
How come
fuck's
some of
sakes.
them I go behind and some of them I go on top of?
It would have been the order that you placed
So-
your tokens down at.
I rolled a fucking 17 for initiative, but I didn't have it selected. And I
Selected.
had to roll again, and it was a fucking 1.
It's alright. It just means you're at the back. That's all. It's alright. Someone's got to be at the bottom of the list.
You take that risk when you decide to re-roll.
I mean, I didn't know that it wasn't an option, because I just...
So
we
how
have
come
been, at
so how
least
come-
this time, we have been re-rolling if you didn't select your token. So we
How
got to
come on
keep
the
that.
initiative on the turn order list, only me and Agre have our names next to us?
My name's next to mine.
I mean, I see everybody. I don't know.
I mean, I see their tokens, but I don't see like their names next to their
I
tokens.
see my name and Agre's name, but I don't see anyone else's.
Yeah, that's how it is for me.
Interesting. I get to see everything, and that's what
Okay.
matters.
Oh, Dendra, can you move my token? Try to move my token.
I cannot.
Yeah, so we're opening with Dendra.
Oh, Dendra.
What the fuck am I attacking?
You're gonna
The door.
decide to walk in to the
Wait,
house
is the
or
door
not.
is the door open or closed?
The door is ajar.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna go
mom-
in. I'm gonna go in with my crossbow ready.
The
to
mom
fight.
ran out, or the lady ran out and said, "There's a goblin in my house."
Yep.
And we didn't ask any other questions. We just said, "F it." And
You just followed her back to the house.
we're not
Are you
really
sure
good
you want to
people.
go in first?
Seems par for the
Oh.
course.
I'm good.
All right.
She's only got 8 health.
Yeah.
7 actually.
Sorry, my bad.
You see, I'm very used to playing a martial character, so
Yeah, but you're not one. You
don't worry.
almost barely
Don't-
have clothes on.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're good.
Guys, I'm gonna
So
creep in
yeah,
the house
you're
with
welcome
my
to roll a perception.
me.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well,
Just-
she doesn't
just
have
looking-
to worry. Backroom's not here to throw a goblin or throw an undead.
Just looking over
dog
at Dendra's
into her.
shoulder, I'm guessing it's probably hiding in this black room.
Now, if he was here, though, he could throw Tam Tam.
Ooh, but that would actually work.
So yeah, you do a scan of the room. You don't seem to see anything out of place. No signs of struggle. No nothing else like that in this main room.
Did we roll a initiative too early?
Yeah. What? Why? Okay.
Is there anything
I-
behind us?
I need Agre to get in here so we can smell him out.
What?
Is there anything behind us?
No. Just some other houses. Curious onlookers.
Mind you, this is literally the worst tactical way that
Well,
we can
we
enter the house,
haven't-
guys.
So we haven't rested, so I'm actually out of first level spells. So I'm not really sure what else I can do.
Just go in and to the right. We need to all get in the house. So, like, stay in the back-ish.
I wouldn't go that
where you
far
can
in.
see. Like here, you're ranged, so stay back here. Because you have to understand, like, put yourself in the shoes where you can't see all this stuff over here.
As I'm
You
creeping
just-
in, Jason goes, "Oh, Dendra, for fuck's sake, stay behind everybody."
Guys,
If it wasn't gonna be Jason, it would be Runo.
we need to proceed with caution.
I have a real knack for walking into danger when I'm the one with the least health.
Yet you keep on doing it, so let's
Dendra,
go.
take up defensive positions.
And I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna roll my eyes. I'm like, fine, I can take it, but whatever.
Are you going to prepare
Was I not ready to
anything?
take a werebore for you guys?
Jason.
Are you going to prepare anything, Odendra?
Yeah, I'm preparing an attack.
What is your parameter? If a
I'm-
goblin shows up, I'm going to nuke it.
Basically, yeah.
All right, so I am going to
I'm basically like aiming for here because I know if there's a goblin here, it's gonna be fucking somewhere back here.
move up here as I draw my bow and an arrow. And do I see anything more from this angle?
No, you see a hallway and a closed door.
Can we hear anything?
Wait. Can I call out in goblin?
Why don't you
Yeah.
wait till we're all in the house first?
Okay, fine.
Ooh, yeah.
Take up your positions.
So I'm gonna basically move here and prepare to shoot my arrow at
Sure.
a goblin that comes down this hallway area.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell everyone else, file in quickly. We don't know what's up ahead.
Bakrin.
All right. Yeah, the best thing for me to do is going to trot my fat happy ass here next.
Oh, he's fat now.
Next to Jason, and go ahead and draw my new short sword, and then cast Bless once again to restart that timer.
Okay.
And that'll be the end for me.
Runo.
I'm gonna pile in and get close to the door without getting that close.
His horse kicks
Or
the door
something.
open.
I'm obviously getting off a Sky because Sky's not gonna fit through the doorway.
Bruno, you should post up near this corner, just in case something comes out. You don't want to block my
Bruno.
shot.
Runo's
Yeah.
our meat shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to block my shot.
Yeah, but now I'm blocking Odendra shot.
I'm a hunter. Odendra is a witch.
With
So
the crossbow.
You can post up here, like around the corner. Like if something comes in, you just swing.
he's gonna stand on the mantle.
not on the
Totally.
mantle, but against it.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do like a little. He's gonna move forward. Is this an open door? Can I see that from my?
He said it was closed.
It's closed.
Okay. He's gonna basically stand right between Runo's legs, like that German police dog type thing.
Isn't he a huge wolf dog?
Bruno's
yeah, I
also
guess.
6'5". Bruno's kind of
Okay,
big.
he's gonna be next to him then. Sorry. The token throws it off. He's gonna be next to him. He's going to prepare to jump on my command as well.
Tamron.
Once I move in, can I stealth?
I mean, you can move in stealthily.
It's not like
Um,
in like a video game where you can just hit stealth and you're invisible to people. Like if you're clearly like there, it's kind of hard.
Is this how many floors is this house
One.
from the outside?
All right, can I call out in goblin now?
Is there any windows or whatever that Tamarin can climb in on the top, like in the roof, or is it like a thatched roof?
No, there's like a window here. There's a window here. There's a window here.
Is this a closed door?
Yeah.
Do we hear anything?
I want to call.
Perception.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Are we all rolling perception?
Why not? See what we hear. God, I hate my rolls.
So
What do we hear, Gamma?
Jason, Tamarin, and Odendra, you can all hear like the faint sounds of like scrabbling coming from inside of the room
Okay.
just to the side of you.
Can I call out? In Goblin, I'm gonna say, "Come out, Goblin. We won't hurt you."
How about you pretend like you're a goblin?
What?
Okay.
He doesn't fucking believe me.
Like he's gonna believe that we're not gonna hurt him?
I tried to bluff and it didn't work.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so the same group that heard the first scrabbling can now hear louder scrabbling.
Like they're playing like a mean game of Scrabble?
Yeah,
Like they just used a Q, U, and a Z in one word?
yeah, on like a triple letter and a double word.
Oh my gosh. They must have rolled a couple nat 20s.
All right, I'm gonna move over to the door. I'm gonna go behind, like on the other side of the door, ready, and I'm gonna like prepare to open it.
Okay.
Yikes.
Aren't those two
Oh.
closed rooms though?
Yeah, that's a closed room.
Yeah, I mean behind you too. That door's closed.
Which room is the scrabbling coming from? The dark room?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to open the door.
7 health.
I'm ready to open the door.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That's why I'm waiting
No.
for Runo. I'm waiting to open the door for Runo, dude.
All right, Jason.
Yeah, I guess I'll move up forward more. I don't like it. Dendra's gone crazy. She's
We're
bloodlusting.
taking too fucking long. I'm impatient.
I see that. F it. I'm running up and kicking the door open.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
God.
Okay. Dendra approves, and except I'm also judging you because you're the one who told me to be careful.
I'm just saying, you're like looking at me, tapping your foot. So I open the door and have my bow drawn, and
Is that a
Do I
dead
see a
dog?
goblin?
God damn it.
So as you kick open the door to this room, it's not closed completely. It is slightly open. You do see a dead dog on the ground, as well as the form of a man hunched over, or like laying on his stomach, the top part of his body inside of a small hole in the corner.
so no goblins.
He appears to be moving. No goblin.
He appears
What?
to be moving.
What?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to.
Oh yay, more undead.
I'm going to kind of stand
Zombie
in
thing.
the door a little bit and
Okay.
kind of whisper to Bodkrin, not whisper, be like, Bodkrin, we have injured.
He can't really whisper to him. He's outside the door.
Yeah,
all the
like
way down the hall.
lean out the side my head, and I say, I'm not whispering. I say it literally at the volume I just said it. And I'm still posted up with violence intentions.
Okay. Bakrin.
I'm just gonna walk up behind Odendra and just kind of take a.
He said there's injured, bro.
I realize that. Yeah, so I'll finish my movement and give him a heal check. See if I can figure something out about him. If he's still alive. Well, obviously he's still alive, but if there's something I can do for him.
Yeah, so you can see that the body is moving, like the legs are shaking around a little bit and that sort of thing. But as far as the exposed area of the body that you're able to see and like check out, he's dead.
Alarm bells.
Big alarm bells.
You can hear the scrabbling coming from underneath of you though.
Is there a hole in that corner?
They're in the walls.
They're in the floorboards.
They're in the floorboards. Is there a hole up here, Bodkin? Can you see anything? Can't tell if it's just bad drawing or if there's...
Like, you said that his legs are like shaking?
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the bathroom.
I can't tell what it is.
As you approach like the top half of the body, you do hear the scrabbling stop and the body stops moving.
Are they trying to pull him into the hole?
Yeah. All right.
Fucking goblins.
You need to come out now.
Munchies and
And that'll be it for me. I can't really do anything.
I'm gonna ask what's going on in there. Do you speak Goblin?
I do not. I can comprehend if it's being spoken to me, but I cannot speak.
I'm gonna call it and I'm gonna be like, all right, come out, goblins.
I also speak goblin.
We've got you cornered.
You hear no response.
Bruno, go
But
poke
it
him
is
with
Bruno.
a stick.
Bruno, get your ass in here.
We got to be careful of this door, guys. Like, we can't just all funnel into this room.
Yeah, that's what my concern is.
Well, Bruno's melee, so anybody who's melee should get in there. But like, if you're not melee, stay outside. Because like, what I
a
plan
little late
to do,
for that now, guys.
if it comes to a fight, I planned on 5-footing into the doorway, shooting, and then 5-footing out.
Bruno, you can come in here and stab this guy with your pike.
Just to make sure he's dead. Oh, this poor woman outside. It's probably her husband or son or some shit, and you're just gonna stab his dead body.
Maybe she's been cheating on her real husband, and this is the lover.
Can we just flip the body instead of stabbing it? It's already dead.
Yeah, I'd rather not have this man's blood on my sword and have the sheriff walk in.
We need to check out that hole.
Bruno.
So you go and try and grab like one of the corpse's legs.
Yes, to try to pull it towards us so we can check it.
Okay, make a strength check.
Is he gonna pull out a whole row of goblins that are like hanging on each other?
It's actually rat goblins. That's not a real person. There's just a bunch of rats stacking on the top of each other.
Actually, there is
So, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say there is a race in Pathfinder called Rat Folk. They're tiny and they're hilarious. You can stack up to 5 of those creatures in a single square. Yeah.
Babe, weren't you playing 2 rat folk?
Yes.
All right, so my strength check does what?
So you grab the guy's leg, and you go to like pull on, like you give it like a little tug, like as much as you would expect to like move a body, and it doesn't move. So you give it like a little bit of a harder tug, and it starts to come out of the hole a little bit, but then it like gets pulled back in, and you get pulled with it a little bit. So you go to like yank on it, like give it like a big yank, and as you're like leaning back, like you like lean forward a little bit so that you can get like the momentum to pull it backwards. As you're pulling it forward, the whole body gets pulled into the hole, and you get to make a reflex save.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh, Lord.
And
Fuck
there's
me.
Bruno.
No, Bruno!
Bye, Bruno.
So unfortunately, you don't let go of the corpse fast enough, and the top part of your body gets pulled over into the hole, as like along with the rest of the corpse. As
Nice knowing you.
your face, as like the top half of your body like falls over into the hole, you catch the glimpse of like the glint of like a little pair of red eyes, and then a little flash of steel comes out towards your face.
I hate you all.
So I have AC 14 flat-footed.
I have 16.
You have 16. So he goes like you just see like this little flash of steel, and it comes out like right, and it goes like right by the side of your head. You manage to like dodge over to the side a little bit, and as your eyes start adjusting, you see a little goblin in the hole. His face is just covered in blood, and he's holding a little like broken horse chopper in his hand.
Bomb the goblin, guys! Get me the fuck out of this hole!
That's Agre.
How big is this hole? Is Runo's body taking up the whole hole?
Most of it, like 80%.
How the fuck are we supposed to go about this?
I'm asking as in, can Agre run up, kind of start biting and drag out the goblin?
Maybe you should get Runo out of the way first.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
there's not really enough space because like he's taking up like 80% of the hole.
Yeah, drag Bruno
With
out
like
of the
his
hole.
body over top of it, right? Like he is here and his body like extends back off this way, right?
Is it just a hole or is it a tunnel?
I mean, it's big enough
to you
for
guys,
him to go into.
it just appears that there's a hole in the ground.
Is there such thing as waiting a turn? Like let Tam Tam go first and then have Agre go?
Have Agre
Yeah, you can
Agre
hold your
pull
action.
Bruno out. Have Agre pull Bruno out so I
Problem
can
is
get a shot off in there.
He's not really that gracious grabbing a leg like that's with his teeth.
Well, he can grab like the pant leg. Like he doesn't have to grab the leg
Doesn't
itself.
he have armor on? Don't you have armor on, Runo?
Yeah, chainmail.
Well, exactly. So he can like grab on, try and yank him out of the hole.
Swear to God, Odendra, if he breaks a tooth because I roll a 1, I will be pissed at you specifically.
Wait.
Yes,
Who,
that's
I
good.
think I'm gonna be pissed. I'm
Won't
just
that-
putting that out there.
Won't that
Bruno,
provoke
you're
an attack
dead. I've
opportunity,
already
though?
saved you once.
Won't that provoke an attack of opportunity though if Runo's moving away?
As far as
That's
we
a question for Gamma.
Gamma?
As far as we know, the goblin already used it. As far as we know.
Gamma, could Agre plausibly pull Runo away without provoking attack of opportunity?
Yeah. I mean, he's just trying to pull him out of the hole, right?
What would Agre have to do a check to do that?
He would just go grab him and start pulling him out. So you would be carrying a very heavy load.
Like a strength
So
check?
he would just be moving very slowly after you grabbed onto him. If you want to do it expediently, it could be with a strength check.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. F it. So Jason's gonna call out, Runo, stop kicking. Agre's gonna try to help.
How much of my body is actually in the hole? Just my head,
shoulders?
Like
or
it's just like
just,
it's
just on
armpits.
his shoulders?
Like you just
Armpits?
pulled
Okay.
up like armpits, like so you're just hanging over like this.
Okay.
So
What are you doing in there, Step Goblin?
the
Oh,
is that
bro, help! I'm stuck in the hole.
I roll a nat 1 and Agre just like, let's get it on.
is the
Runo, no!
the body that was just yanked in the hole? Like where is that? Is he
In the
still
hole.
holding onto the body?
Pretty sure
Does
it's in
it
the
like
hole.
dangle down super far?
I think Runo technically was pulled like over it because we pulled the body out.
No, the body
No,
got yanked.
Did
in
you
the
No,
hole.
the body's in the hole.
You
Did
know,
you did you pull Runo out of the way or?
So like, did the body continue to fall, or is it like still like kind of jammed in there?
You're not there.
Bruno, goddammit, ask these questions.
Okay, so I followed the body in, or did the jerking of the
You
body?
got pulled in with the body.
Okay, so the body is all the way in the
are
hole.
you
It's
are
just
you still
what-
holding onto the body, Runo?
I think I would have let go of it to dodge the giant glint coming at
Yeah.
my head.
Yes.
Okay, so did Agre succeed in pulling him away?
Yes. He would have been
So,
successful. in
I'm
pulling-
gonna pull him. I'm gonna pull him like right here.
Yeah.
Bruno?
Yeah.
Put your
There's
token.
a goblin down there. I don't know if there's anything else.
Don't
Put
worry,
your
guys. I
token.
got this. And I run right into
Oh, jeez.
Bruno, put your token here.
and like kind of like peer down for a second and jump in.
I didn't think I can move because I don't know.
I just pulled you out of the
Yeah,
hole.
Oh yeah.
You see a small goblin covered in blood,
Do you have dark vision?
I have low light.
as well as a corpse. It was the body that was hanging out of the hole, except he's like missing all of the skin on his face, as well as like the entire top part of his body that was exposed over into the hole.
I'm gonna say to the goblin, "You're so fucking nasty."
In Goblin?
In goblin.
The 7-year-old monkey just said that.
Wow.
Why you
Damn.
gotta be so gross?
I'm
That's
gonna say
better.
I'm gonna say in comment and be like, language.
Didn't she ask us like something that's even more common?
Well, you
Like,
guys
what's
didn't
it-
understand what she said, but I did.
Yeah, I'm just saying. She asked us to clarify. I forget what it was before. Something that was.
Ass. She wanted to know what ass and
Yeah,
were.
she's dropping
Prick.
the F
I
bomb.
want to know what prick was.
I have no idea what an ass is, but what the fuck? Okay, so.
Hey, she heard some shit on
Are
that
you
boat.
going to attack the goblin?
Yeah. Does
Okay.
he say anything back?
No. It just yells. It just screams at you.
Do you scream back?
Yeah.
Just hear
It's
these-
one of those like
You just hear-
goblin moments. Ah!
Yeah, the rest of you guys just hear a bunch of goblin and then just screaming.
Random monkey screaming.
Yeah, I'll try to hit it with my kukri. I missed.
Might not actually.
+1 with bless.
Yeah, +1 with bless.
So it would be
The little dude is stuck. So yeah, you hit. For 2. So you just run, jump, sprint, jump in the hole. Look at this thing. Say it's fucking gross, and just like slash at it with your kukri, your little monkey.
Nasty, dirty goblin.
And you manage to like nick the side of its arm, taking a little chunk of flesh as you're like, you know, little fucking monkey dagger, and it screams at you louder.
Wait, is the kid missing? Because she said wife and son, or husband and son.
I thought she just said her son or her husband.
Did you
No, son, then husband.
did you want Augrey to take a turn still here? Kicks.
So
he
he
get a turn?
moved. He moved and then he grabbed him.
Oh,
Is that-
okay. Oh, yeah. No, he wasn't holding his action, right? All right. Cat. This little goblin lashes out with his sword at you. His little broken sword. It looks more like a dagger now. With a whopping roll of 5.
He misses.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, you're just like
A
leaping
swing
off.
and a miss.
I'm just imagining the little monkey like leaping off the walls in this tiny space to dodge the dagger.
It's like Yoda in
Versus
episode
Count
2.
Dude.
Dude, for real.
I try
Yeah.
to like disarm him with my tail.
It's
No.
not your turn.
And then after that is Odandra.
Alright, I'm gonna lean over the hole and I have dark vision. I'm gonna shoot down with my crossbow aiming at the goblin.
You can't really see it from the angle that you're at. Like he's like directly underneath of you. You can see Tamarin.
Can I like swing my like the upper half of my body down with like the crossbow? I, like-
Yes, you can do that. That is something that you can do.
I wouldn't.
Bad idea.
I'm gonna put the upper half of my body down there so I can put
Okay.
my
Oh my
crossbow and I'm
gosh.
gonna shoot.
All right, go for it.
Kaylee's bored.
Bad
clearly.
idea.
She's making decisions that are not grounded in sensical means.
So 7 does not hit.
What? I rolled an 11 or a 12.
You're getting a -4. Or sorry, then you got an 8. It still doesn't hit. but you're getting a -4 to hit because you're hanging upside down with half your body in
That's
the
fair.
hole, trying to shoot upside down at something.
Kaylee's just like, hey guys, let's just end this right now. I'm gonna light myself on fire and just jump down the hole.
I thought about throwing Spark down there, but then Tamarin jumped down there.
Jason.
All right, so I'm assuming Odendra's still dangling from the hole. Like, I don't understand what this witch is doing. She is literally the lowest in everything, and she's literally trying to be a warrior right now.
Oh.
So I have a spider monkey jumping around like crazy Yoda, and I have Odendra dangling. What am I supposed to do at that point?
I'm not sure there is anything you can do.
So I'm gonna just let this kind of unfold. So I'm gonna move to this room, and I'm gonna cause even more havoc because clearly Kaylee wants this to be crazy.
Okay.
So I'm going to peer into this door. Or is the door open?
No, it's closed.
Oh, is
Is
there
it
gonna be another
unlocked?
fucking goblin?
Is it unlocked?
Yeah.
All right. So very stealthily / covertly / tactically, I'm going to slowly peek the door.
Okay.
And see if there's any movement inside. Perceive if there's any movement inside. How about that?
Okay. You see nothing. Room with a bed in the middle of it.
So, okay. I'm going to swing the door open.
Okay.
Do I see anything now?
It is an empty room with a bed in the middle of it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go here and go back and post up, ready
Okay.
for anything to pop out from anywhere, because there's literally nothing I could do. with
Block
19
grid.
people. 19 people in a hole.
Yeah, not much I can really do, so,
Did Jason actually search the room, or did he just look in it?
I looked in it because there's literally a fight going on, but there's flesh blocking holes.
yeah.
Ooh.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. You can't unhear what just happened.
So, yeah, I'll just hold an action. If anything
you-
comes within melee, I'll strike at it with my short sword.
Do you hear that, kids? That's the sound of flesh blocking holes.
Yeah.
Runa.
I'm actually gonna search the room because I obviously can't do anything.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna let myself be the one of the people who didn't have to do anything. That would be so boring.
I get that, but you are in the back just yelling at people and hexing them and doing all that stuff. You are not meant to peer in,
be
dangle
frontline.
upside down, and try to use a crossbow.
Well, I didn't see you doing it.
It wasn't my turn.
Perception.
Roll better initiative.
Let me have Mr. Pinchy.
Oh, fuck me.
Bruno just falls asleep on the bed.
You are searching around the room looking for a goblin, and as you're wandering around looking for any signs of goblins, you trip over a small, little small box.
Oh
A small box, you said?
Yeah,
Thought you said body at first.
no box.
I'm
no!
gonna
I thought
try
you
to
said
open it.
body too.
What does it look like?
It just looks like a
Let's just fucking go for it. We're all just gonna get crazy. I'm gonna open it and hope it explodes.
Before we continue, let's just do a quick synopsis. We have a dead body. We have a witch hanging upside down trying to shoot a goblin. We have a monkey jumping around a river. And Bruno's like, I'm going to go open up a box real quick. The one that has
There's
the
nothing
most...
else I can do. The biggest,
I just
the
have
biggest
this-
member of the group right now. What am I gonna do?
I just have this chaotic aura, and it's infecting everybody.
It totally is.
This is exactly when the sheriff would walk in and be like, what?
What the fuck are you
What?
guys
Well,
doing?
to be fair, he can't see the monkey bouncing around because it's like in the hole.
In the hole.
Goblin, but he can
Yeah,
hear.
but you're
the screaming.
halfway in the hole.
They can hear this. They can hear the
As
screaming.
the one who has like the highest AC, I'm the most dexterous. Like me
Oh,
going in the hole.
No, you
Oh, that
Makes
that makes
you were
complete
good.
sense.
It was just the
But Odendra
one-way
going in the
ticket.
hole
Because I'm
doesn't.
like, hey guys, I can help you with this. This is something I
No,
can do.
You're good. It was
Yay.
the one-way ticket that Odendra took to hang upside down in Failsville.
Listen, if I roll better next time, I might hit him.
Okay, I hope you do.
So do I.
Is there anything weird about the goblin? This just seems really strange. Like, is it
So,
alone?
Bruno, you attempt to open the box. It does appear to be locked. It seems like quite a simple lock.
This chaos aura that Odendra brings has got me really wanting to know what's inside this box.
I mean, you can attempt to just smash it.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash it with the butt of my longsword.
All right, roll
The
a
rogue in
strength
me
check.
is just like wanting to throttle you a little bit right now.
Me?
I know.
No, the man who is smashing a lockbox.
You smash the little.
So you're
the
gonna
little
rob
box,
this woman who
And-
asked us for help?
and inside of it,
What's
you
your
find
alignment?
2 gold pieces,
Mine's chaotic neutral.
11 silver pieces, and a pair of earrings.
Are you gonna
I leave them in the box.
Shame. Shame.
She's still gonna
I'm not stealing the gold,
listen,
Lamb.
Shame.
You
She's
never
going
know
for
what's
a
in that
fucking
box.
jewelry box.
To be fair,
Like,
she might think it was a goblin.
this poor woman.
Somewhere Tam Tam is just like, I hear things that I can steal. Something's not right. There's a disturbance in the force.
To be fair,
Andre,
a goblin did it.
Now, can he fit in the hole?
no.
Uwu, are you serious?
Dendra's like dangling in the hole.
Yeah, but she's tiny. I don't know. You're just gonna take a nap, I guess.
Okay,
I think
Right.
Fell up on the board,
just-
on the bed.
That's
and laid
why I
down.
broke it open the little
No.
cuts because you
I
never
feel like
know what's in it.
Augre's just gonna stand there like by my legs, just whimpering, going, "Oh God, I don't like this. I can't protect. I can't protect."
Yeah,
He's gonna mark his territory on the.
we need to get the
post.
goblin out here. We need to not fight it in a hole because there's no reason to do that.
What do you want me to yoink him?
You
Outta
can
That
here?
would be that would make more sense.
I'm not sure I could do that.
You can't shoot him with a crossbow either, dangling upside down.
How big is the hole? Would I be able to reach him, dangling as I am? I don't have strength.
Not
Like-
really. You'd need like a little bit more.
With your crossbow, and you also have your crossbow in your hand, so you
You
have
could
one
reach
hit.
Cameron.
Wait, how
but-
big is the hole? Could I like jump into the hole fully?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. Exactly,
If-
that's what I thought.
if
It's like,
I-
I have
it's
no way
like
of grabbing him.
5.5 feet deep and like 1.5 to 2.5 feet like wide.
Yeah, see, I
If
can't. I can't
Odendra
grab
wasn't
him.
blocking the hole, would Agre be able to rip the goblin out of there?
No, like, he wouldn't be able to get down there or out.
No.
Wolf dog.
Yeah. No. It'd be too odd of an angle.
Well,
Yank the spider monkey out and throw something down there that
no,
explodes.
the spider
I'm just
monkey's
saying.
doing fine in there. I guess Agre's gonna go see what's up with Runo because he noticed that he left,
Okay.
and see if he can smell anything.
Sure.
Anything
He
that's
smells no goblins in the room.
does he smell anything that's like humanoid or anything that's hiding?
No.
Just a plain old room.
Yep.
Roger that. So he will end his turn with Runo, I guess.
Tam.
I'm gonna kind of like try talking. This goblin seems really weird. Like he's in a hole underneath a house. Don't goblins like usually, like aren't they like a group people? Like isn't there usually like a horde of goblins?
Yes.
Would I know that?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like in goblin say, "What are you doing here?"
You can diplomacy.
Oh god, I have a -1. My charisma is so low.
I mean, that'll just get. He'll just start like yelling back at you in Goblin. Scary dog. Dog was scary. Scary dog. Scary dog. Stab the dog. Stab the dog. Stab the dog. Stab the dog. Eat the kid. Eat the kid. Stab the dog.
Can I see the kid?
No.
Are there any kid remains anywhere in the hole?
No.
Okay, I'll attack him.
Okay.
Oh shit! Crit.
You crit at 19.
No, that's a crit range. Kukri has a crit range of 18 through 20.
So D100.
You're really good at critting, dude.
That's the point.
I'm rolling that monkey thing next time.
Vanera.
Yeah, I just stuck with a human. Like, what was I thinking?
Dude, I didn't know we were allowed to do like less.
I think it helps that this person sleeps with someone.
Hey,
Listen,
I was just
we're
Are
just
you accusing favoritism?
we're just jealous. That's all.
That's like the third time he's accused favoritism this game.
No,
He's just
I
jealous. Don't worry about it.
This is the only time I accused of favoritism.
He's like, "How is your deck so good? Is it because?
No,
Is it because?
that's because I'm
GM?
I didn't say that.
It was implied. It was implied.
Sounds like you're making implications because you do. Dun dun dun.
Okay, how much damage do I do?
Well, to be fair, all of her other stats are pretty like mediocre garbage. So she sacrificed a lot.
Did she though? Her dex is like 700.
I posted my.
I know. I made
stats.
the thing. I got you.
He's just jealous. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, it's pure jealousy.
You lobotomize the goblin with your kukri.
Yes.
I might not like dogs, but it's not right to kill them. And yeah.
She scalped him.
eviscerate
No, it's a lobotomy.
She picks the brain up. Hey guys, I found this.
Oh no.
Puts it in her little sack.
Well, no. I mean, that means she just stuck him through the eye with her little kukri.
Don't forget to get the ears.
Yowza.
The goblin is very dead.
Okay.
What,
Is
like,
there
mostly
anything else
dead?
in the hole?
Like very dead. Like if he didn't die,
Mostly dead all day.
then he would have permanent brain damage.
Didn't he already?
I think he had that already. Yeah, see.
I'm gonna offer an arm to Tam Tam as I pull myself out of the hole.
I want to look around the hole first.
Okay.
Sure.
Just a second. Let me look. Does
I
anybody have
mean-
any light?
Are we out of combat?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to I don't know what this is here. It looks like
I'm gonna summon.
I can cast light.
I'm gonna summon dancing lights, and I'm gonna put it in the hole for her.
Okay.
Oh, that works too.
You find, like I said, the man who, most of his face has been eaten, along
Where
with
is
like
the
all of
child?
the exposed bits of him. You see a little dead goblin with his broken sword in his hand, still laying on the ground. There's some blood and some like little like finger bones and that sort of thing, but you don't see anything else in the hole.
Is it a hole or does it turn into a tunnel?
It looked like it might have initially been like the start of a crawl space inside of the house. You can see like claw marks and little sword marks like in the dirt. It looked like the goblin may have expanded it a little bit, trying to like scrabble his way back out.
How the fuck did he get in here in the first place? He used the front door?
We don't know.
Well, how'd the
try,
goblin get inside the mausoleum? They're obviously.
Tam, try doing a perception check or something.
You don't find anything else outside of.
Can I see anything?
I'm gonna look into this bed over here.
Is there like a way to like? What would I roll to like look for secret doors?
You would need to be an elf.
Rip.
Or have a spell. Otherwise,
do I see anything under the bed or know what this
you can
blue
see
thing is?
where Bruno tripped and potentially picked up the small coffer that is smashed on the ground.
Is that what this blue thing is here?
Yeah.
So there's nothing under the bed.
There was a kid though. Where's the
Well,
kid?
she said there was a kid, but
As you guys start moving around and doing all of this, you see the mother come back in. A small child is grasping on to the back of her dress, and she says she sees Jason. She says, "Is it gone? Did you deal with it? Is my husband okay?"
Yeah, I'm gonna step in front of the door.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna lean in and say, Bodgrin, the wife's back. Tidy up a little. And I'm gonna move forward to kind of intercept so she doesn't see the husband all.
I mean, he's still down in the hole with no face on.
I'm gonna walk up behind Jason because I think he'll need the help convincing her not to walk past us.
Yeah, I'll hop in.
We're not gonna be. I'm not gonna.
Actually, I'm
It's
gonna.
It's gonna be hard to get this body out of the hole. I'm gonna offer you a hand.
I want to pat down the dead body while I'm still in the hole.
I'm still hanging down there waiting for you.
I'm gonna stop Runo from coming up. Like as he's like walking up to help me out, I'm gonna be like, "Go help lift the body out of the hole." And I'm gonna intercept to say, "Do we know?"
The loner is gonna take care of this. All right.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
I got it. We don't know her name, right? She's just a random lady.
Yeah.
I think Runo's gonna have to like grab my legs, and I'm gonna have to grab the body or some shit to get it out of there.
So I'm gonna say, ma'am, we disposed of the goblin, but unfortunately, we found a body and a deceased dog.
Petals? Is Petals okay? The little kid.
That was the kid saying it?
Yeah. He saved me. He saved me from the goblin.
I'm going to kind of kneel down, do my little whistle thing, and Agre's going to be trotting up, and I'll be like, "Yo, what is his name? Peros?
Petals.
Petals?
Yeah.
Petals died a hero." And Agre's going to kind of come up and nuzzle him a little.
Strength.
Bakrin, you're a cleric?
Give it another tug, guys.
Yeah.
Give it another tug. I'm not stuck. I can get out. I'm trying to get the body for you guys. There we go.
Happy?
Guys, I can only stall for so long.
I am not strong.
I'm gonna tell her we have a cleric with us who's cleaning up the body a little bit before you see.
Okay, was Runo able to drag
Feels
me?
like-
Was Runo able to like drag me / the body out of the hole?
Yeah.
You're like tidying up the body, but he's got no skin on his face. You like take
Yeah,
a handkerchief and just cut 2 holes where his eyes would be and like
No.
stick it
I
up.
mean, like,
Wait, okay,
you would put like a blanket or something
once we
over
get
it.
Once we get the body out, we need to get the goblin body out too, so it's not like rotting down there.
I'm gonna ask her like
Oh yeah, I loot the goblin. Does
how did
goblin have
the
everything on?
goblin get in the house, ma'am?
Well, I'm not too sure. My son Aaron, he saw horrible things during the festival yesterday, and we assumed he was just having nightmares. He said that there was a goblin in his closet, and then I tried to come out and I tried to get him, and then this morning we heard terrible screaming coming from Aaron and from the dog. And I saw the goblin sticking out of the hole, and I just took off.
She just ran without.
She
her
ran
son.
without her son.
I grabbed Aaron and I took off.
Okay.
RP.
Yeah.
My husband, Allergast, he grabbed his hatchet and he went in to see to stop the goblin to save us.
Well, he
Whip Alogas, we hallelujah.
Well, we have the bodies out of the hole now, but like, I don't want to take them past the lady.
yeah. Well, Bakrin, I would assume would tell me when it's safe for the wife to come see her.
Yep, I'm gonna help. I'm like, Bod, gonna go.
Yep.
Go handle this.
So I'll walk out, and best idea would probably to put my no longer usable or traveler's cloak over the body, and then I'll walk out. And Jason, I believe she wants to be here when I perform the rite.
I never caught your name, ma'am.
It's Amel.
Amel, A-M-E-L.
Yeah.
If only there was
Amel,
enough.
this is Bodkrin, which I believe you know. My name's Jason, and this is Agre, and I kind of Agre kind of gets close to the kid more to comfort. Bodkrin said that the body's ready to be viewed if you want to come back. Actually, can we, Runo? I'm gonna tell Bodkrin to move the body to the other bedroom. Like, I don't think it's good to. There's probably blood, everywhere in this room, I'm assuming.
There's a bit. It's not too crazy.
Okay.
Maybe bring
So-
them out to the front room and not into their bed.
Yeah. Bodkrin, go ahead and have Runa bring him out.
I love being errand boy. Hey, Runo,
Yeah, sorry.
do you mind helping me with the body? I believe the family wants to.
Make sure you don't let her look at the face. Tell him that she doesn't want to see it. Don't
Yeah.
let her look.
Do you guys need help? Some help carrying him?
No, I think we got it. I don't think you'll be able to help much.
I'm really strong.
I know you are, Tam.
I think Tam Tam can help.
She's not strong at all.
She lifts up like one of his like
I just
mostly
like hold
His
his
hand?
Yeah,
She's like, I'll help, and she takes something out of his pocket.
yeah, that too.
Look, it's lighter now.
Dead people and assholes. Those are who I steal from.
So as you guys bring the body into the main room, in the door, you see coming in your favorite sheriff, one Mr. Hemlock,
But of course.
as he's come back into town.
Oi, Hemlock, it seems you missed another one.
Does
What
do these
happens
people
here? Amel,
do these
are
people-
you okay?
do these people know what Odendra looks like?
I put my hood back up. Like, it came off when I was hanging in the hole, but I put my hood back up
All right.
when I came out the door.
Yeah. All right.
Secret G.
I love that most of the town still doesn't know what I look like. I'm just the mysterious hooded figure who helps save the town.
So Hemlock and Amel have a little bit of a back and forth. She's obviously crying. He reaches out to console her. It seems like he's treating her completely different than the way he treats all of you guys. He seems to be very kind, very courteous, very concerned with her safety. He shouts out to some of the militia guys that are outside to collect the remains and bring them back to the cathedral, and offers to bring Amel back to the cathedral with the rest of it to go over planning the following proceedings and that sort of thing. As he walks out of the building, his arms like around Amel as she's crying, he turns back to you guys, shoots a dirty look, and says, "Too bad you heroes weren't a bit more thorough in your heroing," and goes walking back towards the cathedral with her.
Bro, we did his job for him. If we hadn't come
For like
they
the
would've-
fourth time,
That guy-
Tam, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
kill that guy.
Don't kill
No,
him.
no,
I'm
No,
kidding.
don't kill him.
I'm kidding.
No killing. No killing.
I'm not using my accent, guys. That's just me above the game. It's me as John, not as Jason.
But anytime you see that man, Tam, just know he's a bad man, and anything you want to do to him, you can do, except for kill him.
No.
Can I pick his
Don't-
pockets?
Yeah, you pick his
Yes,
pocket.
you can.
Don't hurt him. Do not hurt him.
Yeah, nothing that hurts him, but you can steal from him, you can pick his pocket.
Sheriff in the town that we're staying in. I just want to clarify.
No.
Because she's 7.
No.
And she will be like, okay, adults are telling me to do this.
No. Do not do anything. Everyone is.
Jason, just
not
let her do it. Let her have her fun. He
We're not gonna
deserves
get a
it.
7-year-old arrested.
And we're not
We will break her out. It's okay.
We're not taking on the sheriff of this town. The town has been good to us. He may have not have, but before all of us arrived, he did his job decently.
Yeah, look, he kept a horse from running
me.
over people during a festival. Mm-hmm. So, are we able to talk to the sheriff? Are we all walking back to the cathedral, or no? Gamma.
You guys can walk back with him if you want.
I want to talk to him as we're walking back.
Sure.
You're pretty chatty for someone who claims to not be a people person.
You're pretty athletic for someone that's a witch.
I have
Children?
18 dex.
Children.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna say. He appears to have hidden in the house during the first goblin invasion during the festival. You might want to have your militia check the rest of the houses to prevent something like this from happening again.
How do you do that action typing?
You do /me.
Okay.
Or /E.
Oh, E?
E works as well.
Oh.
It's like emote.
Yeah.
Tetris, stop yelling at the cat.
Working time. So he kind of just brushes off your comment and says, yeah, whatever. What do you know about sheriffing a town? I'll have the files ready for you after dinner this evening.
Tamrin's gonna reach into her bag and pull out one of the cheese pieces that she stole earlier and shove it in her face.
Okay. You see the tiny monkey eat an entire wedge of cheese.
That piques Agre's interest. He follows.
No, mine!
He's not going for it. He's trained.
He's
just
begging.
just in case there's any
he gives her moon
crumbs
eyes.
that fall down.
He gives her big moon eyes.
I guess I'll.
He's smart.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say he's a smart puppy.
I was just gonna
He knows
walk
people
ahead
drop food.
and see if I can get in front and make my way to Xanthus. And is there anything you need helping prepare, Father?
Sorry, come again.
Oh, I was just asking Xanthus if there's anything he needs to prepare for the, several ceremonies we're about to have.
Oh no, just standard procedure. You just go about your business with saving the town and whatnot, all this good work you've been doing.
I'll chuckle a little bit.
The sheriff would disagree.
Well, thank you for keeping us in high esteem, Father. Hopefully we will not let you down. And then I'll go back to the party.
Okay.
There's a party?
Yes,
The group of you are the party.
We are the party.
Oh, I thought you meant like there's like a party going on. And I
No.
was like, why are they throwing a party?
Hell yeah, these people are dead!
There's a party in the cathedral where we're trying to like take care of all these dead people. That's kind of insensitive.
Yeah, it's a will party. So, it's the party you have whenever you divide up anybody's assets after they die.
That's my favorite kind of party.
So, you guys can all just start kind of like moving back towards the end. It is getting late. It is dinner time. Everybody's starting to feel pretty hungry.
We walk in and we see Vekram eating ham.
Vecrum's passed out from eating so much ham.
Vecrum is just unconscious on the table, surrounded by mostly eaten, like,
Ham
ham
bones.
hocks. Yeah.
I'll see if I can peddle my fortune telling at all.
Sure, you can set up in a little spot. As you guys are all eating dinner and stuff like that, Hemlock shows up and passes over the investigation reports.
I kind of
It doesn't
stick
really
my
say
tongue out
much
at him.
else, and just immediately takes off and leaves. And then a short while later, after you guys are just like kind of taking it easy, you haven't had any calls, nothing else is really going on, the door kind of like blusters open a little bit, like somebody just like gave it a hard shove. And you see a elderly Tian man.
A what?
A Tian man. They're from Tian. It's a different region. It's the more Asian themed region.
Yep.
Bodkrin, you recognize him as Long Jiku. Jason also recognizes him. He doesn't know what his name is, but he knows he's around here.
He's the guy who was sick, right? He was supposed to speak at the celebration.
Yes.
But he's kind of an asshole, so we ain't too concerned. That's the note I have on him.
So he comes in and starts barking in a foreign language. I don't suppose anybody has Mincayan as a language.
Comprehend language, bud.
You just want to cast it?
As soon as he
You wanna-
starts yelling.
You want to use one of your spell slots? Isn't that a first level language?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna
Spell.
rest soon anyways, so.
That's true. If you have,
So
spell
you
slots.
you can hear him screaming, like you catch on the tail end of it, "Useless daughter," and he's going in between the tables, yelling, "Have you seen my daughter? Where is my useless daughter?"
I'll put my good hand out and stop him and like, do you speak common?
He looks at you and says, "Yes."
You were saying something about your daughter. What seems to be the problem?
Yes, have you seen her? She owns this rundown shack.
Ameko?
As he says that, Ameko comes out from the kitchen, ladle still dripping with a bunch of soup in her hand to see what's going on. She sees her father, and her like eyes kind of get big, and hear say in Mincayan, "What do you want? What are you doing here?" He starts yelling back at her that they're going to leave this shithole. That the town has absolutely nothing left for them. It's being attacked by goblins. It's no longer safe. He's giving her essentially the ultimatum that either she leaves now with him or she's no longer part of the family.
I'll interject and so I do believe that's kind of an overreaction. We are in the process of trying to take care of this lovely town here, and it would be a shame to lose such a lovely establishment like this.
Ameko kind of perks up hearing you speak out or speak positively towards the dragon. Longjiku turns and looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, well, if it isn't the fucking leper trying to speak at me and tell me what it is I am to do with my daughter and my daughter's finances that I have funded, you can stay the hell out of my way. Disgusting, slothing, gross beast."
Okay,
I'll
he said that in common?
That was all in common.
So
Jason's definitely gonna square up, and Agri's gonna stand staring.
Runa's gonna stand up and step in front of him.
Wait. I'll motion in front of them and motion for them to stay seated, and I'll stand up and just look, or with my mask still on, like, and then pull it away from his face, or pull it away from my face, and like, sir, I understand my ailments. I don't think you understand yours. Please, would you like to say that again to my face?
Wait, Bodkrin's being aggressive. Damn.
Chaos aura.
Oh yeah, I've infected everybody now. It's just
I'm
pure
talking.
chaos.
I'm talking way too much.
I wish Chaos Aura was a thing. That would be hilarious.
Homebrew.
Talk to Garion about my Chaos Mage.
Horrible. So as you do that, he kind of just looks at you and huffs, and goes to push by you towards where Ameko is standing.
Does any of my nasty funk slaw rub off on his nice clothes?
I mean, you can attempt to kind of move into his way.
Yeah, I'll definitely put my sick, nasty left arm out so it kind of just brushes on his clothes.
For sure.
Would that be sleight of hand, or just what do you...
I mean, you can just say that's what you want to do, and you'll just kind of get in his way. That's fine. I'm good with that.
Cool.
How far away from him am I?
Yeah,
So,
can we move to the inn?
so Agre is going to stealthily walk behind this dude and like line him up so that if Bodkrin wants to, either push and or if this guy gets scared from Bodkrin's face, he'll trip over the back of Agre.
Wait.
You know, like like those kids.
Can
You know
I
what the
just
kids
say
do, like where
Ameko-
someone goes on all fours and then someone pushes them over or whatever, and they trip over the thing. So it looks accidental, but it technically isn't. Where's the
Damn,
scaly
I
guy?
wish I wasn't fucking out of spell slots. There's so many different things I could do.
It's old Augury.
Who is the dude?
Let me drag in a guy.
Pantsless dude.
The dead pantsless corpse, right?
You've never embraced our sense of style. Now take your pants off and stop disrespecting your family.
When did we get down here?
We've been here, friend.
Yay.
I'm gonna move around behind him and see if I can pick his pocket.
Yeah. You can attempt to do that if you want. That would be... you need a stealth first to get close enough to him without him paying attention, and then a sleight of hand.
That's okay, because Bruno's gonna step in front of him and distract him. Maybe.
Good God, little monkey just vanish. It's like, hi.
I don't like assholes.
I'm gonna look him dead in his eyes and say, I think you owe my friend an apology.
Give me the cash.
It's fine, Runo. I'm
No,
quite
it's
used
not.
to this.
That's fine, but
Long
no
GQ
one
looks at
will
you.
say stuff like that in my presence.
And laughs, rolls his eyes, and says, "And who are you to tell me what to do, you filthy vagrant?" And he
Which
goes
way
to
is-
like push by you.
Is he facing Runo
So
or Bodkrin?
is he like trying
He's
to approach
facing
Ameko
me.
to like take her away?
Moving this way. Like,
Is he
up towards
trying
this
to like aggressively drag her out?
Well, I mean, he's moving towards her. You don't know what his intentions are.
Does Amiko look like she is like threatened, or is it just kind of like a family argument that they've had multiple times?
She looks more like beaten up. Well, not beaten up, like sad that he's been like bad mouthing her in, but also angry. Like she's like standing her ground, hands by her side,
Alright.
staring at him with like a hard glare.
In true chaotic fashion, I'm gonna step into his way and I'm gonna pull down my hood. I'm going to be like, "Are you sure you don't want to rethink this?"
In the
Agree's
meantime,
gonna jump up on the table and
What
just
do I
glare
find
at
in
him
his pockets?
right next to Odendra's face.
I don't think it's a good idea to start a brawl.
Dude,
That's
That's
Ojendra,
okay. We're not gonna start a brawl. I know everyone seems like they're getting ready to, but I think we're gonna turn this down a notch. And I believe this man in front of me is going to say apologies both to Bodkrin and Amiko.
I'm batting my eyes at him and smiling.
Damn
and I'm like, "Are you sure we don't want to talk about this?" I pulled down my hood too, by the way, so everybody can see I'm like a fucking demonic looking shit.
I think you're pretty.
I'm gorgeous, actually. Thanks.
So
Yeah,
as you
so-
guys all take all these actions, he looks at you all and he like looks amongst all of you and he's like, it's like half breeds, lepers, some ginger woodsmen, and some filthy bearded, long-haired hippie horse. I'm sick of all of you. And Ameko, you're as dead to me as your mother. And he goes storming out of tavern.
Please let me hit him.
Yeah, I thought you
Please.
said he didn't want to start a brawl. Are you gonna hit
I
him on
didn't
his
say
way out?
that.
Are you gonna start?
I
I
didn't
did.
say that.
Dude, hit him on his
Bodkrin
way
said
out.
he
I
didn't
fucking
want
dare
to.
you. I fucking dare you.
Please. Is there anything on the tables that I can throw at this dude?
We're going to get arrested from the
I mean,
sheriff if we do
there's-
anything silly.
There's like tankards and stuff like that. You can for sure throw an improvised weapon if you wish.
Do it.
it's a
I'm
bad
doing it.
Oh,
I'm doing it.
guys. What is this
I'm
party?
not bailing
Let
you
me
out of jail.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna throw it past his head and hit the
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
Don't
What
fail.
am I-
You're gonna fucking
you
aim
will
to
hit him.
miss, and then you're gonna critical fumble, and
Good.
you're gonna hit him. And
Sweet.
Good.
Crack his head
Good.
open. Then Agre's gonna teabag him. So what am I rolling?
It's going to be an attack roll.
An attack roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a longbow attack roll?
Yeah, you can use your longbow. It's just a dexterity-based thrown weapon, and there's a minus because it's yeah. So I mean, you don't hit him. You don't hit where you're intending to throw it either, but you don't hit him. But a big thing of beer does clatter up against the wall beside him as he's leaving and spray beer all over the place, getting a bit on him as well. He makes another note of you all being filthy heathens and goes storming off into the square back towards his estate on the outside of town.
I'm gonna shrug to Bodkrin and be like, "Look like he wanted a nightcap."
I'm gonna put my my
Um,
mask back on. Obviously, it seemed like someone needed one.
What,
Um,
what's wrong with your face?
Ooh.
I made some mistakes, little one.
Oh,
I start
hope
laughing
I don't make any
uncontrollably.
mistakes.
I start laughing uncontrollably.
I walk away. I'm like, I don't want to be here for this. This awkward conversation. I'm gonna check on Amiko.
So you notice that like she was doing fine, but the second he brought up like that last shot at her about
Dead
how
mom.
she's dead to her as her mom, that seemed to like really hit home, and she kind of just like falls onto her knees and is like just crying in the middle of the floor of the tavern there.
Agre's gonna comfort her the best way Agre can.
Okay.
Cuddles.
She says thank you. She greatly appreciates you standing up for her, and she'd be happy to extend your stay at the inn for another week, free of charge, of course.
That won't be necessary. How much does it cost to be at this inn for a week?
Like a gold piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay.
She picks up herself and her stuff and heads back into the kitchen, saying that there's more cooking that she needs to get done.
Can I just say that I love her little token?
So we'll probably call it there for tonight, because that's kind of the tail end of the stuff that I have prepared, and the next thing is a big giant story element.
So are we sleeping here? It's nighttime, go to bed, 8 hours, we're all refreshed type of thing?
Yeah, we can be good for the next session.
We're going to have Vekram, since he slept the whole time, he's going to provide Overwatch for 8 hours, so we all get a nice sleep, since we did all this work. That way, if anything happens, he'll just dispatch them.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Auto crit.
Yeah. He's got a gullet full of ham. He should be
Dude, he's
good.
buffed by. He's got that ham buff.
Yeah.
Seraph is trying really hard to eat my microphone.
So.
How much experience points did we get?
250.